right, yo. Fuck.
I was gonna cough and make a joke, but I don't want to get.
No,
I don't want to get Gobert out here.
Bro,
Coughing on the spot, yo.
Because by the time this comes out, if I already have it,
You'll be the laughing stock, just like him, yo.
Because like right before we started this pod, we find out the NBA gets suspended. So who knows how long? Like, cause they never said how long, right? Like,
Corona doesn't want to see Bron.
Like, this could be months. You know what I mean?
That's what the problem is.
Like, it's crazy. Like,
that's I'm speechless right now.
Yeah.
That just made it so much more real. Before I just been chilling, man. I was just like, whatever, yo, soft. Corona. Yeah.
Literally, like today, I was not talking about it or did not care about it at all up until whatever 9 p.m. when we found out.
Yeah. And this man was just here breathing on our players,
boxing our mans,
boxing our mans, breathing with the team, bro. At the free throw line, breathing heavy.
Holy!
Oh my god.
Anyways, this is Lost and Talks podcast, episode 24. 24.
Yeah. Shit, Corona's real, bro.
Don't let Corona.
I had to get lit. Let me hold on.
This is we've been talking about this podcast episode for a couple episodes now.
Oh fuck.
This is the lit podcast, but this is the lit episode.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
We're having a little bit of extra booze on this episode in celebration of Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, man.
Number 24.
In celebration of Kobe Bryant, since we couldn't meet up for the February 24th.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna do this our way. Quick.
Do a little
remembrance
episode.
We should have a Kobe montage.
Shit.
Ian, you should.
Nah, okay. I'll try.
Get the Kobe montage.
I put like clips of him and then just some great quotes, some
while he's balling,
some sick music in the background.
He's doing a step back and then saying something inspirational.
Okay. Now I have to do it that you said it.
Hey, I think you should.
All right, cut that.
I feel like everybody could use that right now. You know?
Yeah.
Some inspirational Kobe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Mamba mentality.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
R.I.P. Kobe. Shit. And shit, man.
Right off the
R.I.P. the NBA, bro.
Yo, right off the bat. Okay, so for the past few podcasts, we behind the scenes we were saying, yo, we're not talking about coronavirus. We're not going to talk about coronavirus.
Exactly.
And now, like, it's so hard not to goddamn ignore it. The NBA gets suspended.
Well, I mean,
on top of everything else.
In general, you go on sportsnet.ca and all the headlines are corona.
Yeah, like
you go
industries
on
that are...
you go on whatever, like MSNBC or something.
Like
and
anything that reports on any type of news in any industry is talking corona.
Mm-hmm.
So, like... You can't avoid it.
Yeah, like TMZ is probably, all their headlines are probably about corona right now. So, it's probably Tom Hanks.
True. Tom Hanks has it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Tom Hanks. Like
you didn't hear about that?
You better stop.
Tom Hanks.
It was like
that's what made it even realer,
yeah,
bro.
It was the combo. It was the combo.
Yeah.
Coronavirus.
Yeah, Tom Hanks and his wife.
And his wife have coronavirus. Is that crazy?
You're supposed to get it last.
That's what I'm saying. We fuck with Tom Hanks.
Bro, that's like America getting it.
I'm actually hurting right now.
We fuck with Tom Hanks.
You ain't gonna drop no NBA and
Tom Hanks within minutes apart.
Oh my god.
I'm yelling into the mic. Sorry. Minutes apart, bro. Minutes apart. The NBA gone. Rudy Gobert, whatever, gone. But the Tom Hanks news, that's serious.
That's tough.
Yeah.
That's what makes it real.
That's
man.
just like
him at all costs. Make sure he makes it.
Yo, you have to do what he's rich. He should be okay.
He's older, but hopefully he gets through. Like it should be fine.
Oh man, it's real. And the quarantine. Everybody not everybody in the arena, but as far as I know, the teams.
Hasn't he gone through enough? Yo, Captain Phillips cast away. Like
he's had it rough.
Facts.
What else? I swear he's been in the most. He's been the most.
Legend of legends.
Yeah.
Tom Hanks.
He's been the one guy you feel bad for, like in almost every
They're gonna
movie.
make a movie about this.
Sully.
Yeah, they are.
Man, he crashed the plane, bro. Like he was Sully. Like
facts.
he was everything.
Oh man.
I just watched the Mr. Rogers movie too.
Damn.
No, like it's literally like America getting it. Like it's like the face of America, kind of like.
He's the face of America.
It's like why can't Trump get it? Like fuck, like.
Yo, chill, bro.
Yo,
I don't wish ill on
I don't want to
nobody,
wish
yo.
ill on anybody.
If he was like,
That would be funny.
if he was like, if he was like 35, 40, I'd wish it on him. But he's like what 75?
no.
Yeah.
Like I genuinely, the people are talking about like if he gets it, it could kill him.
Yeah. Yeah. No, because he has a horseshit
yeah.
diet. I'm sure.
Yeah, he's not healthy. Like there's no
Yeah.
way he's
I
healthy.
wonder what he
I
eats
don't
on a
know,
regular
bro.
basis.
He eats McDonald's.
Organic, everything.
Apparently,
know, but he's
apparently
like-
he eats a lot of
Billionaire, bro.
I feel like at the same time, yeah. If I was rich, like I would eat great.
but they don't. That's what's crazy.
I don't know, though.
Like, well,
What
not
if he's just
some do.
eating like young flesh?
I was
you
gonna
know?
say,
Probably
just like a ritual type, you know?
young
Like,
flesh. He was a
Donald Trump he eats a lot
farm
of
of
McDonald's
boys.
apparently, like a lot of McDonald's.
really, eh?
You probably
Yeah.
get premium Donald's.
And then,
He looks like a filet-o-fish guy.
He does look like a filet-o-fish.
You know what I mean?
yeah. Yeah.
He does,
Weird,
yo.
but yeah.
Maybe a double? I don't know.
But I feel like I
Yeah.
don't know, when you cross a certain age, I feel like you become a filet-o-fish.
I feel you. I feel
guy,
you.
Yeah.
I've had the filet-o-fish. I enjoy the filet-o-fish.
Yeah. It's not my.
But it's not my go-to.
It's not my first,
I don't
second,
think it's a
third,
young person
fourth.
go-to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, I've had the filet fish maybe like 3 times in my life.
But like
I'm not gonna lie.
my
I've had it
mom,
never, so.
You ever had
my
a
mom
double
loves a
filet?
filet-o-fish.
Yeah, my
But she has
dad,
as
when he-
far as like all me growing up, she has like
Yeah.
since I was a kid.
Yeah, my
And
dad
she had
too.
me when she was like 20.
My mom likes it too.
To be
actually.
fair, too, they used to have the McDeals or whatever, and it used to be like $2 on Friday or something. So maybe
Facts. Maybe
you know,
that,
like
that's how you got caught up
Yeah.
in. Almost like us with like
Also,
junior
West-
chicken.
Exactly,
It's also
yeah.
a West Indian thing.
Yeah, true.
yeah. My dad always
Fuck
orders
you know,
fish.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
It's the closest thing to a
Yeah.
fish cutter you can
Yeah,
get.
exactly. Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
You mentioned Friday. That's why they brought it. So you know how you can't eat like meat.
Yeah, Muslims
Friday?
Yeah, it's
No,
true.
Christians, right? Christians can't.
It was
eat.
also Muslims too.
That's
yeah,
true.
Yeah,
They can't eat. You know,
It
you
was-
can't
yeah.
eat beef on
Yeah,
Friday
yeah,
and shit.
yeah.
So they brought the fish sandwich for Friday.
yeah.
That's why.
Oh, that's nice.
That's the originally why they
I
made
didn't
it.
think about that.
That's why, and that's probably why they did deals on Friday.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That's why. So you get the
What were we talking about?
yo
Corona.
Corona. No, we'll get back to Corona real quick. So yo, like what? Okay, so it's like
you might have to pull the mic over because
yeah. You're
Honestly, we're
it's
gonna,
recording anyway. So
you're talking quite a bit.
You already
Let's
talked.
jump in now.
just in case you talk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right.
Hold up. Let me just.
Yeah.
Man.
You could, yeah. Anyway, so I mean, it's a global crisis, but it's not at the same time because the media's bringing a lot of fear into this. I feel like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. So I think it's being blown out of proportion, but it's been ramping up. And now you're with NBA being suspended and
Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks, whatever, like things happening and like the economy is being stressed essentially.
Mm-hmm.
So no, if it projects if it goes longer, like it could definitely
Stocks
do a
are
lot of
dropping.
damage. Yeah, it could do a lot of damage to the economy.
it's,
And-
it's not so much where it is right now. It's just the fact that they're planning for it to be around for the next like 2-3 months at least,
If
right?
they
Yeah,
are, bro.
yeah.
I don't know if you guys like trade stocks and stuff, but go stock up, bro.
Well, yeah, invest in
Yeah,
shit
you
that's
said
low
you
right
might
now.
as well.
While it's cheap.
You know what I mean?
That's what I'm
'Cause,
thinking.
Yeah, the stocks are just.
Yo, bro, stocks are.
wild right now.
Well, that's what I'm looking at right now.
It's
like-
not gonna be here forever. So
Yeah.
Exactly,
All
yeah.
them stocks that are just
Oil stocks,
just
maybe
grab
they've
them now.
dropped.
Still a couple months.
I'm gonna tell my people that's what I need, yo.
I'm,
some
right, because
stocks.
Corona
off the
stocks,
pod, I
you
was
Some Corona stocks.
Yeah,
Off the
because I'm sure
pod.
that they just got hit just because of their name, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me get those. They'll be back just now. But and also, I'm supposed to go on a fucking cruise.
A cruise?
Yeah. In July.
he picked the worst. You picked the
A
worst
cruise?
fucking.
You
thing
know
to
what's
do,
so
yo.
joke?
Not even a flight. A
It's
cruise?
like
Cruise.
That's what mans are getting trapped on cruises.
You know what's funny is like if you think of the word cruise, like that's supposed to be the most relaxing thing. But if you say
Ever.
the word cruise now, that's like, yo, hold on.
What the fuck?
Yo, what?
must be quarantined in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah,
In the middle of the Atlantic.
You're, one person. Listen. One person gets it on that cruise. You're trapped. You understand?
That's
They're
what
not
I'm saying.
All it takes is one. There's
said
how many
what-
people are on
when
those
is it?
boats?
July?
In
Thousands.
July, yeah.
All it takes is
You just might beat the cusp. Though.
That's what I'm saying. I'm hoping
but
I
it needs
do.
to stop like
It needs to stop like
now,
May.
like next week. They need to say like, all right, it's
Because
you know, it's
if it
getting
comes down
better.
to May
We'll see,
and like
man.
nothing's changed or it's worse, they're definitely canceling it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We'll see, man. News needs a story. So I feel like even if it is coming close to an end, news will try to find any way to get
Yeah,
the others and milk
yeah.
that bad boy.
I don't know, man.
Cause it was what was it like? It was World War III. That was like the Twitter flex for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's always something.
Yeah, there's always a thing and
Yeah.
a big thing too.
Yeah, always. There's
So
always
now
something.
this is the new big thing.
But again, what I'm saying is this is as real as it's felt
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
in a long time.
And the worst part is like best case scenario, it goes away by whatever, like June, July. But then we have to start hearing about the election for the next whatever.
Yeah,
And
there's
then
just
that's
so
not
much
gonna-
going on.
Yeah.
That's true.
There's too much going on right
Yeah.
now. And we're all distracted with all these different things and
That don't
on
have anything
Twitter,
to do with us, but like
everyone's arguing about something on Twitter, and I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, we need to fucking chill, man. We really need to fucking chill, bro.
Yeah.
Everyone's arguing about the election. I'm seeing fucking TikToks about Bernie Sanders. I've seen people snapping about Corona.
People are making Corona TikToks.
Yeah.
There's this one that's like,
And the porn.
there's this one that
What's
goes
happening?
like, it's Corona time, and it's like people are dancing to it. I'm like, bro,
White people.
Corona time.
I don't know. It's interesting.
I'm like, what the fuck is this shit?
It's interesting how everything gets turned into a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to.
Yeah.
Thing, like,
Yeah.
like, man can't be serious for like a second, bro.
Yeah.
I think it's because we're all scared, you know?
I think we're scared. This is how we're coping with it.
Yeah, we're coping with it
It's
by
a
coping
laughing
a
with
little
it.
bit until you can't laugh anymore.
Yeah, until like people start really dying, and then
Because mans were laughing at Rudy the other day when he was touching everything.
yeah, now he has it.
Who?
Rudy Gobert.
Word. I thought you said Rooney, like the football.
Oh, no.
But a
Wait, what?
football player did get it too.
I heard
From,
something.
yeah,
got that?
I can't remember his name. Yeah, from Juventus.
Juventus. I heard
Yeah.
somebody over there got it too.
Yeah, but that makes that when I seen that I was like, yeah,
soccer.
that makes sense.
Soccer.
Yeah,
I was thinking American football. Sorry.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah. Well. Yeah. Europe.
yeah.
Europe's a hot spot right now. So actually, we're blessed in Canada. We're probably. I don't want to jinx it. Fuck. But we're okay right now. Like
Yeah, man. Just keep
a little more
having
controlled
Obi
here than
in-
other countries. Like America and UK are feeling it right now. Like they're shit's happening there. Yeah. I mean, is there any concerns you guys have really about this, or like
I'm
overall?
just-
Like,
I just
are you
don't-
actually scared of something happening?
I'm just don't like having this linger over my head rather than the actual scare of the disease itself doesn't scare me.
Yeah, same.
The global scare, the
Yeah,
global
just
crisis. is
everything,
what-
just
yeah.
like all these things being canceled
Yeah.
and companies
Yeah.
dropping things and
yeah,
concerts,
yeah,
tours,
the impact it could
film
have on the
industry,
economy. Yeah,
like
yeah.
like
Yeah, that is true.
That's what
That is
scares
true.
me.
Like-
Yeah, the fact that it might prolong, and the more
know.
it prolongs, it just makes things worse. Even if it's not like a disease that could like actually be, that threatening, or like to a mass group of people. It's what it's doing to everything else that we have in place.
it's gonna affect our business in some way, even though we're a really small business. It's gonna affect us in ways. We're gonna realize.
Bro,
You know what I mean?
the clients already affected me, bro.
That's another topic. If you want to transition, but
Yeah.
is anything else about Corona? I mean, we'll probably come back to it at some point.
I'm dying at just OG's fucking trending on Twitter. People are like, let me read through a couple of these right now. I was dying, yo. They're like, I hope they test OG at an OB's elbow immediately. They're saying OG at an OB right now, realizing he definitely has Corona.
Yo, that needs to chill. It's louder, man. Yo, OG
refreshing his Twitter, yo. He's dying, yo. I'm dead, bro. But yeah, I guess we could end there.
Best, man. Yo, OG, bro, stay safe. Get checked. We really wish you the best, bro.
Yeah, bro, and everybody on the Raptors, yo.
Yo, and everybody on
I know everybody was breathing in that locker room.
Everyone on that Thunder and Utah team that's in quarantine right
Yeah,
now.
everyone's
Yo, by the time
quarantined.
this comes out,
NBA.
they could all be dead off right now.
They
Like,
could all be dead by the time this drops.
But I don't.
Yo,
the
come
way
on, don't
this
say
thing
that.
Works. They say it works like the flu.
chill.
Because even the couple nurses.
Yeah.
The 1-2 nurses that I have as friends that have like they kind of told me about it. Like, yo, for the most part, when people come in with it, like we give them make sure they're hydrated, give them water.
Yeah.
We tell them to keep drinking water. And we just kind of send them home and
Yeah.
just say stay quarantined.
even with
There's
Gobert,
no,
he said they said he was ready to play, but he showed early symptoms of it or whatever.
Word.
Or yeah.
well, a
Like
lot
he
of
tested
people, It
positive.
doesn't seem like it's like
Yeah.
like it's not
Yeah,
a
yeah,
super
I don't-
thing.
yeah.
It's
I don't think
almost
it's this
kinda
crazy
ghostly.
thing.
That they're not like coughing up blood or doing
Yeah.
crazy
Yeah, it's not
shit.
like a zombie thing.
Yeah.
It's just like it's just a big sore throat, like a
Bird
little
box.
fever. Yeah.
Yeah, Yeah, more like a bird box. More like a bird box,
Yeah. Just
Don't kill me. It's invisible.
But it's also, I feel like our generation has grown up on so much fucking zombie shit, like we're
I'm
ready
ready, bro.
for, we're ready, but we're also not really like.
Oh, we are so.
You know what I mean? Like,
I think we're raised on the media of it.
Yeah.
But when it comes to actually handling shit in real life, like my mom, she hit me the other day and she's just like, oh, she hit me yesterday. She's like, yo, go to shop, just go and get toilet paper because toilet paper is selling out. Like this whole corona thing, Canadians are wilding for toilet paper.
Shit,
We don't even understand why though.
And I'm
Like,
word, like toilet paper. I'm like, all right, I'll go get some toilet paper. I go to 3 different stores, no toilet paper. I'm like, yo, bro, like. I still need toilet paper.
Yeah.
That's actually like a serious.
but like I was having a conversation with my dad about this, and we were like, why? What's so bad about why toilet paper? What's the worry with
What
it?
do you mean? It's a basic, fundamental thing. Like,
But that's what
I'll buy a whole pack of toilet paper for
that's
my
what I
girls
actually,
for a week, and I'm gone through 4
But that's what I
rolls.
realized about society in first world. Like the first thing we worry about is our toilet paper.
Yes.
Not food, not canned food, not shit that you need to live. Toilet paper.
What would you rather not
Shit,
have
man, I
food
can't
or
wipe my
not be able
ass
to
without
wipe your
toilet
ass?
paper.
Unless
Now,
it's like, yo,
now you can
maybe
use a
feel like
damp
you have
cloth
enough
and just
stock
clean
at
it.
home of food, but like
Like
toilet paper.
But we're not gonna run out though. We have trees. Like you just make toilet paper with trees. Yo.
Do you know how to?
Companies do it. It's fine.
The companies won't be doing it.
Yeah, but there's not. But the companies aren't going.
and that's
Yeah, but the
true.
food ain't gonna be being made either. So
Yeah,
we're gonna
but
run out of
and
food
that's,
too.
and that's why you start building a garden.
Oh my.
bidet gang, bro.
Whoopsie.
But toilet paper is a
Bidet
first
gang.
world thing.
Bidet gang. That sounds like
Bidet
a
gang. Yo, I think that's gonna be a thing. That's the title of this pod, yo. Bidet gang.
That's extremely rich.
I'm just saying you'll be fine without toilet paper. Like toilet paper is not really a worry. Like come on.
Yeah.
It's not. Like I just
Yeah, I'm
find it
trying to
funny.
figure. Yeah.
You guys aren't thinking about it, yo. But how the toilet paper? You're not gonna be affected. You know those days where you run out of toilet paper and it
Like
hurts.
people are buying water. Like why? Is Corona gonna stop the taps from running? Like I don't
I
don't
think it- no, I
understand.
think
Do you understand what it
there's
means
so
when people
much-
have to leave work though?
Yeah, that's the thing. There's so much lack of education and because the thing is so unknown.
Yeah.
Even people don't really understand how it's
Yeah, yeah.
transferred. People are like, oh yeah, man, just disinfect your hands. Like
Yeah.
people are talking about
Yeah.
keep clean. Like
With their Bath
nobody
and Body
really
Works
knows.
hand
So I think
sanitizer.
the general fear of the unknown. Everybody's like, yo,
Yeah.
just get your hands on whatever you can get your hands
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
potentially.
I just
protect
find it like
yourself.
toilet paper is the one item that everyone rushed to. This is interesting.
It makes
I
sense
do
to me.
It's just weird.
It's interesting
Like,
and weird, but it
it's
makes
like
sense.
why were we so worried about this one item running out and nothing else?
I know.
Shit, I
I
can't
know
wipe
people
my
were
ass.
just stocking up in
This is what
general
people are
on
thinking.
things that like you
Yeah,
would
yeah,
need
yeah.
if you were to get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, also then like Tylenol and shit should be sold out too, right?
Yeah, like
Or,
that
you
doesn't
know,
make sense. Yeah. I don't know.
Because I know Purell is for sure like sold
Yeah.
out, but
Yeah, we sold out.
yeah.
Yeah. Listen, if I have to wipe my ass with a damp cloth and clean it every time, I'll do that. It's not a big deal to me.
That's the thing.
That's better.
People who came from that, they're like,
Actually, you
I'm
get a
tired
better.
of that shit.
Actually, you
I'm
get a
tired
better
of that
wipe,
shit.
and you'll be saving the environment.
That's why you're bidet gang.
There you go. Yeah. Bidet
Bidet
gang.
boys.
Bidet gang.
Bidet boys. Bidet gang. Bidet boys.
Just gonna start saying that on a track.
Yeah, yeah.
We're gonna put this on. Put
You
that
need a
on
rose
there.
feature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. This is a funny one.
Oh shit.
All right, we're done with the Corona for now.
Yeah, we're done with the corona until somebody else gets taken down.
I just really hope this shit ends before summer. Just because summer's canceled at this point. If it just there's gonna be nothing.
Damn.
Everything
The
fun.
weather was
do
just
that to
getting
me,
blessed
Earth.
too, you know.
Everything fun in
Yeah,
the summer
man.
just got canceled. Like literally.
Soulja Boy's on tour.
Like. This mess of Soulja Boy's on.
He ain't on tour now.
Soulja
don't
Boy's
wanna
not
see my
canceling his
He's
guys
just
tour.
on
win, man.
lockdown,
That's
and
what
now
I'm
he's
saying.
on super lockdown, bro.
Jeez, man.
That's tough when you just get out the bin, but you're still in the bin. Crazy,
That sucks, bro.
crazy.
That sucks. He's on tour, man.
I want to see Soldier too. Still,
He won't cancel his
I
tour.
came up on that guy. So
No.
It's the Millennium Tour. So
he's on a Millennium tour. That means they gave him a good bag.
yeah, man. That's what I'm
Okay,
saying. So it'd be lit. Him and Omarion and Lloyd.
That's
and those
actually lit.
guys.
Still, I used to go on
True.
like I wasn't really into B2K, but I was into B2K.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Man.
I was into those.
Well, it's not even B2K anymore because of that whole drama.
B2.
Yeah. So B2.
B2.
Bidet boys.
And this guy said it with like the sullen tone.
Bidet boys.
Like,
Bidet boys.
Anyways.
Fuck. Yeah. Other things that are just driving me crazy right now are clients. And we always talk about fucking clients being annoying, but it's just crazy.
It's really a.
And I sound like a hater.
really?
You know, I sound like a hater, but yo, like a lot of people are just stupid. Like, and I hate to say it, yeah, I sound like an asshole, but this is it. This is how it is sometimes when you're in business. Like you get to points where you're just like so tired of just bad news and annoying people, and it's not like we're not having positive moments either. We definitely are, but it's just shit back to back and piling up. And you know when you've been patient for so long, and, you know, and you just keep getting annoying news or people telling you just bad stuff, and I'm just annoyed with a lot of people right now, but I'm just trying to stay positive.
Would you like to elaborate?
I'm just trying to get through.
Would you like to elaborate without giving out too many details?
That's what I was gonna say. I don't think you can.
Is that a trick? Is that tricky?
Hard not to, but
that's tricky. If you don't want to, and I suggest not to.
No,
you don't want to.
I mean, unless there's a point to get out of it, you know, like
I don't, and then I'm not worried about mans. You know what I mean? Like I don't care. You know what I mean? So it's like I totally could. I'm not stressed. But quick story is just the man wasn't serious about his video. We shot the video of way back months ago, and it was the first day that it snowed. That's an obvious point if you were to listen to that, and I don't care. It was the first day that it snowed this winter season, so
it was unexpected.
It was November, right? It was November.
No one was expecting it to snow as much as it did in the middle of November.
Yeah, and we had a shoot booked because that's how it works, you know.
We booked
the one day that you have your shoot is the one day it snows.
You can't really cancel the shoot day because you've already placed deposits on equipment and stuff like that, and it's hard to cancel without losing money. Like we would have lost 50% or more of what we spent.
Exactly.
Right. So go on.
So we ended up just shooting the video that day. Really fucking cold day, but the artist wasn't taking the shoot seriously because he just looked at it as just a snowy day, and he decided to stay in for most of the shots that we had to do outside quick. So because of that, we needed extra footage that we're not able to get that day. So we asked him, yo, can we meet up for extra footage? Blah, 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 blah. He's like, yeah. I'll let you guys know about a date. Months and months passed, and we never got a date. We asked him several times, told him several times, yo, we should have a shoot date so we just get some extra footage. He didn't want to. All we needed was like 3 hours of his time on any day. Just 3 hours, nothing crazy. Like, it was going to be quick. We just needed one more thing.
We need like literally 20 seconds of footage.
Yeah. Like, literally. Literally, that was it. One more performance.
Yeah.
Pretty much, and I would have been good. And instead, he was trying to meet up with me to look at the footage instead and try to tell me what to put in the video. But I was telling him, like, yo, most of it is just you with your hands in your pockets not rapping because you're cold, which is understandable. But we need to get something in the nice weather that we have now instead of wasting time. Months went past, and we never really got to it. So recently he kind of...
Well, explain that we attempted several times.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
we attempted several times to make something happen.
to set up 3 hours max.
Yeah.
To shoot something.
And it never happened because he decided not to.
And we're not charging extra.
Yep, no.
We're not... Yeah, there's no extra money being spent. Totally free time on our end.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Just... because we want to finish the video.
Yep.
Because we actually care.
Yes.
And we actually think the video is good.
Yeah. The video looks good. It just needs one more little thing. That's it.
Yeah.
So yeah, we tried to set up even an appointment for him to look over the footage because we got to a point where I was just like, okay, fuck it. Like, I don't care about this video anymore. You clearly don't care about this video anymore, but you keep talking to me about how the song's losing traction. But whatever, I don't know anything.
Well, I'm not gonna go into that.
Yeah, we don't need to go into that. The stats and the analytics, but it wasn't gonna do numbers anyways.
I wasn't gonna say that, but you said it.
It wasn't gonna do numbers anyways. And again, I sound like a dick, but these are the true thoughts of what's going on in my head a lot of the time.
No, but also like you should know your place as an artist. And like, if you're not signed, or if you're not an artist, like
if you're not verified, really doing this,
like you shouldn't care about analytics
because
to the extent like it shouldn't matter if you don't have you don't have people behind you, like this it doesn't matter at this point yet. You should just be trying to you should just be trying to push out. You should be trying to
push out stuff.
Yeah, make the content and get the content.
What is being delayed right now? Your content is being delayed.
Exactly, and
like I don't see why any numbers that you do get, you should just use them to like predict, where you go next from there. Like you shouldn't be using it as like, okay, yeah, this is the song. Like, unless you do have that song. But
yeah. And again, I don't see why I'm being put through so much stress and this is being dragged out for 187 views. Maybe 2 bills on YouTube.
This guy's being so
I'm
honest.
dissing, but I don't care.
yeah, no.
Because again, these are the true thoughts of an entrepreneur. Sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes we deal with people like this, and it drives you to a point where you just kind of go crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, I decided, let's meet up. Fine, let's meet up so you can look over the footage. He comes to the day of. He hits me up. He has to flop. I'm like, let me know this week when you can meet up again. He waits until literally the last day of the week to say, can we do next week? Which is coming up.
Yeah.
And he's just being an asshole to me because I sent him the location, but he doesn't know what the location is. He doesn't understand what it is. I'm not going to get into that information, but people are just annoying.
Yeah.
People are annoying, and it's annoying for me to have to deal with somebody like this that has spent a lot of money and they're not putting their all into the project as well.
Yeah.
As much as I am, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe even more because this represents you at the end of the day.
Yeah, that's the biggest problem is because we've been doing this for a while and we know that we can't trust people to put in effort if there's no money involved or if there's no incentive for them to be involved. If it's something that you're asking a favor of somebody to do something without them really getting too much benefit out of it, then you're just like, okay, yeah, they're not going to put in their best effort. But if it's like a collaboration between a musician and a production company where it's like you're getting a music video out of it, you're expecting mutual like both people are putting enough the same amount of effort into it, right?
And he had the audacity to hit us with, because we sent him an invoice because for those that don't know, we don't necessarily have a business credit card. Everything's basically, we have a business account that we have all of our money in, but then usually we just use Ian's credit card because he has the highest limit. He has the most blessed credit because of the business. So he's fine
now.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, now it's hurting because we have money taken out on Ian's account, and now Ian's going to be starting to get charged interest because this guy hasn't sent us the rest of the money because the project technically isn't done.
Because, when we're shooting this in November, nowhere in my mind am I thinking this is still not done in March.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's crazy.
And so, he had the audacity to tell us, like, when we sent him the invoice, he's like, I'm not giving you the rest of that money. Like, I'm going to give you just 6.
What do you mean I'm not going to give you the rest?
Because,
bro,
because you guys told me that this video was going to be done in about 2 to 3 weeks, and it's been months now, and
not with miscommunication.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, this is what we're dealing with. Like, he's just like I'm just gonna cut 200 off the budget just cause he's like, I'm just gonna you just lost 200.
That's not even
just because I feel like it.
That's not even. But you know what? I'm at the point where it's just like,
you guys cutting the loss.
We're just taking the L.
I'm taking the L because
I know some man's would be like, small claims court on your ass, but I don't. That's time.
Exactly.
It's gonna cost more than that 200.
It's gonna cost more than the 200 just to deal with all of that.
When we have when we have the legal backbone to do that, I might start doing that just for the fun.
Oh yeah, for the fuck of it. Like I
just to scare mans, yo.
Just let you know that I'm real sometimes. Like
you'd be crying, you'll taking your mom to court.
So we decided, we're gonna take the L on this just because I don't want to deal with it anymore. You know what I mean?
Keep the energy pushing, man.
Exactly. So when he said that to me, I had this long thing ready. People know me, yo. People know I could type up a nasty letter, bro. I'd say this all the time. You need a nasty letter? Come my way. I'll charge, but it'll be nasty. I could type up a nasty letter, and I typed one up previously because I knew the day would come. I typed it up maybe 3 weeks before because I was like, this day's gonna come. So I copied it, I pasted it, and I was about to send it, and I was like, you know what? He doesn't deserve all this energy. So I was just like, send the 6. But so he's gonna send it. So he's not sending it until next week, I believe. We should have it by the time this pod is out.
Yeah.
But he's sending it next week. But I'm still gonna meet up with him, which is annoying. I don't want to at all, to look over the footage so that I can still give him a final product. You know what I mean? But that's it.
All power to you guys, man. You guys have the fucking heart of a lion to do this shit.
Yeah, it's just so we left off on the client stuff. Client real quick. Anything else to say on that, or?
Nah, nothing really.
Pretty
Nothing
much
really about that one. It's just just the audacity.
The audacity, yeah.
The audacity of people. Again, just here trying to make something cool for you, and again, you've put a lot of time and money. You put a lot of money into it, so and I've put a lot of time and money into this as well. So I'm just trying to create something cool for all of us, just to enjoy. Yeah. And people just don't get that. At the end of the day.
The whole point of this thing is it's supposed to benefit everybody.
Yeah, it's supposed to benefit me. It's supposed to benefit you. Like we both
I don't know. Like, is it us? No, it can't be. Like,
I think about that sometimes.
Why do people? Is the way we approach things? Like, do we come off as someone who's trying to just gain and not give? Like,
I don't know.
Like, because
I don't think so, because I know people who do put that on, and you can tell when people are they don't really care about the relationship. They're trying to use you in some way.
Yeah, they're just trying to get whatever. Just shoot an average mediocre video, take your money, and
yeah.
I don't even care. I'm not gonna follow you. I'm not gonna listen to your music.
I want to use you, but I'm not gonna be genuine about it. Like,
it's a mutual thing.
Yeah, it's a mutual thing. Like, I feel like we could both win something from this, so that's why I would like to work with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why I feel like, and that's how I approach a lot of people too. When I am looking for clients and stuff like that, we tell a lot of people like, yo, I think that together we can make something hard. Like we can make something cool. You know what I mean? Something different. That's how we approach a lot of people. And again, we're only approaching people a lot of the time that we want to work with. Like
we're a little bit selective with who we work with. Yeah, and that's fine, because it is like
a lot more selective than a lot of people, and I think that alone like clearly shows that there's care put into this. Like, you're not putting your name on things that you don't actually care about.
Yeah. And you see the quality of your work too. Like, that speaks. Levels, you guys are just putting out
because
janky shit.
No, because I think that average, that jinky janky shit is gonna not take you very far. And it's gonna be stuck in a bubble with that stuff. Mm-hmm. So we're trying to take it to the next level as cheap as possible, because we don't got the people paying us.
And it's kind of a weird thing. Like, if you are selfish in your own artistic vision, you're actually helping other people because you care about your growth and your work. And when it's like this collaborative process, just by you even if you don't care about the other person, just by you wanting to make yourself better, you are making the other person better, because it's enhancing their product too, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And it's so easy to see the people who care about that versus the people who are just trying to take the bag, and it's not even a bag, it's a you know what I mean, it's a fanny pack, like when you're trying to take from us at this level, like it's I don't know why people care about
exactly.
It's no brought up, see, man. It's the same way that, like, there's a lot of people I notice maybe in the generation, like, it's like talking about money. And like sometimes when you talk about money to like just people in our kind of age range, there's like this hefty standoffishness, like even if they owe you money, it's like you don't talk about. It's almost like this weird unwritten thing, like, you don't talk about. It's like, why don't we talk about this? We need to. This is something we all need to get real comfortable with if we want to see more of it. So you better start having those little uncomfortable conversations. But it's that kind of ducking.
Yeah, we're all broke. We're all
we need to all accept that.
All the money that all of us are getting, it's all being recycled back in. Like, I don't get what other people are doing, like when they're trying to snake these little, their way out of these things. Like, is that $200 that you saved really gonna help you? Wouldn't you have put that into your thing, what you're doing anyway?
Man's gonna buy a bottle with it.
That's
what they're gonna do. Shit.
Like, we do that too, but we don't use. You don't justify it in the same way, like, I don't know, it's just fucked up.
And we're not out here like that though, you know what I mean? Like, if we're popping bottles, that's once a year.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I meant.
Because
I was talking about the people who do it often.
Went down and we're like, yo, Smitty already had a booth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we're like, yo, whatever.
Don't get me wrong, I get popping bottles, whatever, it's cool. I meant the people who do it often.
Yeah, exactly.
Excessively.
That's what it is.
It's just to fake the funk.
Yeah, man.
That's all.
Yeah.
They need to keep the thing going. So it's like, I need this $200. Like, I need this to keep the
I think the fake it till you make it thing, people don't understand exactly what
it means. No, it's not. Don't actually.
Don't be a fake person.
Yeah, exactly. You don't have to be a fake person. Like, and the way I always took it again is, for example, I always wanted to be a big boss entrepreneur. So that's how I speak to people.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how you're supposed to do it.
Yeah.
That's how I speak to people. That's how I deal with a lot of business. And hard times in business is I think, okay, what would this person do? Would they have given up? Would they keep pushing? And I say, you know what? They would keep pushing, so that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. That's the type of faking you gotta do. Even though no matter how hard it is.
Like that meeting we had years ago where with the guys from Young Money where they're like asking, they're like, oh yeah, just when you get home, just send us a press release. We're like, yeah, we got you. Get back in the car. I was like, yo, what the fuck is a press release?
Yeah.
But like, no, like we knew that we would go home and like figure it out. Of course. So like,
Google.
Yeah,
no problem.
I don't think that's the real fake.
Yeah.
Make it,
Even when the first time somebody asks you for an invoice, you're like, shit.
Yeah.
Invoice.com, and you're there.
You're like, what? You know, like that.
I dealt with that one. That was funny.
yo.
Not me. Like I've dealt with clients that didn't know what it was.
Yeah, exactly. I remember
like,
we've had.
I mean, there's
clients,
nothing wrong with like you asking too. Like I don't mind people who ask
100%.
either. But we're the type of people where it's like, if we know we could do it, we'll just.
You gotta fake.
Yeah.
That's how you fake it.
Yeah.
But
don't
be
go
like
out.
a fraud. Like
you don't go out, bro, and pay for girls to come hang out and try to pick up things the wrong way. Like, be genuine about it.
But
at least.
It's just like there's.
and then lie about it.
Yeah.
There's just zero logic to that situation, and and you know what? A part of me is glad it happened because I'm a little more cautious with our process. When it comes to contracts and deposits, you know what I mean. So we learned from it.
True.
So thank you in some way.
Thank you, fam. Thank you.
You actually kind of blessed us in a way.
Because now we know it's no bullshit. Because our last two projects, no, I shouldn't say two projects because we've had so many. So we have two projects right now where money
is pending,
and it's an issue. And even after all the talks we've had on the podcast and us trying to be genuine and understanding and empathetic with people that we're doing business with.
Yeah.
Oopsie, sorry. We're still dealing with this. So he's one of them. And then we have another person that has an amazing video out, and that's the only hint I'm giving you. Amazing video out right now that's doing fucking numbers that we still haven't received full payment for. We should not have, and we know this.
So you guys sent it without...
We should not have sent it out.
Okay.
But in the moment, there was...
Miscommunication,
time restraints, and a due date that we all had in mind and agreed on.
Yeah.
So at that time, we were like, you know what? Since we had already talked about this, since we know this person, since we think this person is going to be something and it's looking that way, they are popping off. And again, we just want to benefit from this as well. Let's just get it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We were compromising and we were also, I was also put in a weird position where if I was like, yo, I'm not giving you the file until you pay in full, then I'm the one that's preventing this video from coming out to their label's deadline.
Yeah, we look
so
bad.
I essentially, I was in a position where it's like...
it was a label situation.
They got a label and they ain't pay you the money.
Somewhat. Well, they're working on it, and I'll get to it.
They're working on it.
We're dealing with international money transfers here. Because it's out. Money's being sent from another country.
Okay.
But where was I going with that? Yeah, I was just put in a weird position where I had to make the decision of basically I was the one that kind of decided whether this video comes out on the deadline that they wanted it to come out.
Yeah.
So I was put on the spot on the phone and I was like, I could either put my foot down and follow my policy and burn a bridge or just trust. Because I'm a trust. I'm just a.
I get it. And again,
I'm a person that trusts people, but the more and more I get through this, the more I don't.
Yeah.
People are ruining it for me.
Again, it's just us trying to be genuine and understanding and again, empathetic because we understand, especially when you are dealing with a label, that it's not necessarily the artist's money. It has to go through a bunch of people. And the label is going to take some time depending on what they have going on in their department as well. So we've been cool.
I was being as patient as possible. But
that's the problem is like
money,
if you're being so understanding about everything, you expect them to be understanding, where it's like you want this money not because you need it, or not because we
do need it.
Because you do need it, because it's not something that you're using to go spend on a bottle. You need it to actually pay back. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
To operate our business. So I can produce another video for you.
Yeah, exactly. In the future, that you hopefully pay for it on time.
It's not like you're making money off of these things. It's paying back what you spent to make the video. It's not. It's not like you're not waiting for your salary. You're waiting for the debt to be cleared.
I mean, it's a large corporation. I mean, I'm not saying they haven't paid yet. I'm still positive that they will.
Yeah.
And I understand that big corporate companies take time. Like, like sometimes I've heard stories where they have to wait 90 days to get a payment. 90, like 90 fucking days. That's crazy.
And that's business days. So weekends don't even count.
That's what I'm saying, right?
Scary, bro.
But I was promised that it would be a priority to pay this remaining invoice.
Yeah. And the first half we got on time.
And the first half
but not
was
really on time. It was kind of late, but it was
late, but still okay.
It was quick.
We got it.
Okay.
We got it. There was no problem sending this first half deposit. Wasn't really a deposit anymore since it was past the shoot date. But anyways, payment. And the wire transfer internationally went smooth, whatever. So the process of sending that money should be the same, right? Well, now I'm hearing things about it not working. I don't understand why it's not working.
Yeah.
Claiming that
that's what we're getting pissed about.
Claiming that the money is being rejected by the bank because the information is not correct. The information has not changed. My bank account information has not changed. The name of my company has not changed.
PayPal me, bro.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking that, and that's my last resort.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say you're gonna have to figure out, this company's gonna have to PayPal me or some shit.
Yeah.
If they don't know how to.
You can still set up a
and it
business
doesn't make any
account and
sense
do that.
because we're talking. I'm not gonna say the name, but we're talking about a company that I'm pretty sure sends thousands of invoices a year. They can't do this. They're fucking scamming us at this point. Like, I don't know what else to say. Like,
It gets to the point where I have to go back to my old Jamal ways and start pulling up on artists and mans for money. And I try not to do
honestly,
that.
I don't know what's going on. Maybe I'll be honest. Maybe there's a situation with the bank, so I've sent them alternative bank information.
Yeah, I know.
That is correct.
Age,
through all
the internet, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not buying it.
That's what I'm saying.
If anything, it's easier now to get money from a place to a place than it's ever been. In history. Literally the history of sending money.
Yeah.
So like, stop.
Wire transfers are a little pain in the ass. They do take 3 to 5 days internationally. It's not like an e-transfer, unfortunately. But it's still very simple, and companies send thousands and thousands a day.
Yeah.
There are millions of wire transfers happening right now.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it's a lot more money.
There is no problem.
More money
than what they're even going to be sending the remaining to.
Bruh.
You know what I mean?
See, that's the problem. Is like,
like
do you
they're
think
gonna be
that they're
sending
just like, they don't care because it's like, it's not as much money as they would be sending for other things? That's
some fucked up.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fucked up.
Because no matter what, we're adding to this artist's success.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
Yeah.
Doing numbers.
Yeah. It's doing numbers.
It's doing numbers. You know what I mean?
But that's solid, no? After I want to know who this is.
I
want
want
to
to
check it out.
off the pod.
Yeah, like it's a weird situation, and I've been patient, and I still am now, but it is getting on my nerves now.
Yeah.
Because it's a month overdue.
A month?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on, to be honest, and
I think the problem with it too is because we had a podcast where we talked about how you raised your prices, and hopefully that would
And
help
it's the same shit.
to weed out, the earlier problems that you had starting out. You would think that when you raise your price, you start dealing with more serious clients, and you would think, if somebody told you you're dealing with clients that have a label situation, you're like, okay, yeah, like our money problems are there are no money problems. If you're dealing with label clients,
it's the same
like
shit, just a different bracket.
yeah, just
tax bracket.
more money that you need to give back. Like like
it's wild, man.
So you're saying like when you get like Warner deals or whatever, you'll be waiting on $100,000, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
that's what it seems like, though. That's the problem.
And again, like I'll say this, in the film industry and even the music industry, you do wait on checks.
Yeah.
You wait a minimum of about 3 months for a check usually for your money to come in, royalties, whatever you got going on. So yeah, we are patient. We're patient. We've been patient throughout this process. But again, it just needs to make sense.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like if let's say for example,
especially when you're being so transparent, you just expect that from the other people, right?
Exactly. You know what I mean? Like if we're trying to just give the right energy so we can receive that back. But again, like if I was on a set and I was a PA or something like that, or not even a PA, I shouldn't say a PA, maybe a PA. I know that when I submit my check to whoever the company is or my hours, I'm waiting about a month, maybe minimum, to receive back a check.
Actually, film industry is very good.
Usually they get it back faster.
It depends. Like
it depends on what your job is.
No, you're right. No, sometimes it's slow. I'll defend them for a second. and say that in the union they usually pay 2 weeks. It's actually very good.
Yeah.
Actually, 2 weeks or less. You can actually pick up your check in a week.
Yeah, because when I was there.
Or they'll mail it to you in 2 weeks. Yeah, you know. Yeah. Oh yeah, you fucking know. Yeah, you used to work, right? Or you still do?
I used to.
Okay.
I'm still with them. I just have.
Yeah, it's like 2-3 weeks, right? Like it's nothing. Yeah,
and they was paying every week. Just go get a check every single week.
You go pick it up, or if you don't pick it up, they mail it to you.
Yeah, they'll get you your money.
Yeah. They're good on that. But you're still waiting.
Yeah, no matter what, you're still waiting.
Of course.
But
it's just not adding up, and I'm a little worried because it's the money's being sent from so far away.
I'll go wherever.
It's very easy to just like forget. Like it's very easy for them to just ghost.
We can make a boat.
It's very easy. You know what I mean? It's not like they're next door.
Like, just email or phone call. Like don't tomorrow. Like do your thing.
Yeah. It's not a big deal.
We'll figure it out. Again, it'll be sorted out.
We're just talking about it to just
get it up
for anyone else. Yeah, and whoever else is listening, that these are problems that we are experiencing. I don't want other people to. Yeah, we're giving other people heads up.
Yeah.
That this is the reality of being a freelancer.
Yeah.
So just invoice and you're gonna take a couple L's in your life with freelancing.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Someone's not gonna pay you.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen sometime in your life. So.
Yeah, yo.
So just have that cushion. Have that cushion in your bank account. You hope that you can take an L or two.
Yeah, Ian's stressed, but at the same time.
No. It's actually a lot. It's actually a lot. I don't want to say how much money it is.
It's a lot of fucking money.
It's a lot.
It's a lot of fucking. I wouldn't want that out on my shit.
It's what some people make in like a month.
Yeah,
that's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, man. That's
I
that's
wouldn't want that on my shit.
Like, no, you're not trying to have that on you anyways.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
The other thing too is like you don't want that on yourself, but I don't like to have that on other like people that I owe money. I don't like them. Yeah. I don't like that. I don't like to know that.
You have a self-awareness.
Yeah. But then you just assume that everybody is like that though. It's not even like
I feel guilty when I'm past I have to pay someone.
Yeah.
I feel guilty.
Y'all on a certain. At a certain level.
I think we're just good people.
I was even thinking today. I was like, oh shit, I owed Kevin $12 for the pizza last week. Shit, how am I gonna face him?
At least you guys are upfront. Whereas, like, I know homies who've been like, I feel like even myself, like I've been swiped out over like tiny shit, like
that's crazy,
like $5. Like, yo, bro, like let's swing me back $5. It's $5, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, nah, you never gave me $5.
That's crazy.
We're doing this. All right.
The only thing I don't accept is if I've sent you a e-transfer and you don't accept it. Like, I've received twice. Zach is one of the culprits. I sent him $20 once for some food or something that we did, and I was just pitching my amount, and this guy didn't accept the money.
He's a cash man, you know.
He's a cash man. You know?
Ever?
Yo, he never accepted for like 3 months. The thing expired. I got it back. I was like, I'm not giving. And he brought it up later, and I told him, I'm like, bro, I sent you the e-transfer.
You're right.
I told him, I sent you the e-transfer, bro.
Yeah. No, what's that, like 30 days or something?
Bro, I swear it was even longer than 30 days. It was like 3 months.
It's a couple months.
It was like 3 months. And I remember I got an email, and I'm like, what? He didn't accept this money?
Yo, you might be on the live right now.
Yo, I don't care, bro. I told him, I'm like, you're not getting that. I sent you the money, bro.
That's on you.
I sent you the money, yo. It's like, again, like if somebody's not accepting my payment, then
But they might have one of them like hefty junk emails. You know what I mean? Where just
Yo,
like
Zach doesn't look at his
10,000
email.
emails.
He's a man with like 5K
Oh yeah,
emails.
so it's those. Yeah.
I'm one of those too, but I'll see an e-transfer. I'm never not
Exactly. You see an e-transfer.
I'll see it.
There's no way you don't see the e-transfer.
Won't even see who it's from, yo. You just accept that.
All I see is money's been sent.
Maybe
All
he's
right.
being a nice guy. Like he's just like, fuck it. Whatever.
Low-key, that's happened a couple times where I've like
maybe.
accepted the e-transfer, then thought about like who it's from, and then been like, oh, okay, that makes
Yeah.
sense. But
Pablo
I took the money first, though, you know, like
Yeah, exactly.
then I'll figure out who it's from later.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Man just need to get their money on time. That's it, yo.
Yeah, it's fine. Like,
Hey, man, that'll stress them
I'm
out.
just like being chill about it and just being professional about it
Yeah.
for the most part.
Yeah.
So
That's the problem too. It's like you don't want to come off as somebody who's, cares about these things, because really it doesn't matter as long as you have a good explanation for it.
yeah,
right?
I'm not starting confrontations through email about it yet. If it hits 2 months, then I'm asking serious questions.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like for now, I'm okay. Like
And I don't. Yeah, like what?
And man, I'm sorry, Kev.
Yeah.
Man, I just want to hear this. I'm looking for the artist.
yeah.
I'm looking out for this artist. I know what's going on in the schedule.
Yeah.
Continue.
Yeah, like that's what I mean. Like I don't understand what better excuse you
not a
could
threat,
have.
by the way.
If you're dodging, like there should be if there's something wrong with payment, it should be either like the most, maybe you might be embarrassed, but if you just say like I don't have the funds right now, like that's literally enough sometimes where you're like, yeah, okay, we get it. You know?
Yeah.
So why can't you just admit that to people sometimes? I don't know.
I don't know if the label gonna say that.
Yeah.
We don't
I
have
guess,
it.
yeah, maybe that's, yeah.
Oh, the
'Cause then
label.
if you say that, maybe your artist like you
when we're
ain't
talking
got
about
it.
You don't got the funds.
there's the two situations. We're talking about the label situation.
Yeah.
No, they have the funds. Come on.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, I guess with labels, you just assume they're gonna be, they're gonna be sketchy no matter what.
It's just they want to take
like,
on
just
the debt
yeah.
to pay y'all.
It just doesn't make
They
sense.
can take that on under
Exactly.
loan of credit or
exactly.
something. It's like, oh,
Absolutely.
Exactly.
deal with that.
But just people in general, like clients, especially, it's not hard to know, especially the artists that we're working with at this level, how much money, like you could guess how much money they have, So it's like,
Exactly.
you could guess like the max amount of money they have and the least amount of money they have. So it's like, if they have none, then just say it, because if that's the only thing that's just, just transparency. Like that's all it comes down to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
And don't agree to things you can't afford.
Yeah.
A lot of people are
Yeah.
doing that actually.
Yeah. a lot
That's
of
wild
people
to
do
me.
that shit. Yeah.
You're like, yo, $1,000? Yeah, that's soft. Yeah. 3 months later, yo, bro, like, can I do $100 installments every month?
Like those shopping channels. Yo, can I give you 80 payments of $20?
Yeah, 80 payments of $20, bro. Please.
Yo, y'all killing me, man.
You need to start getting them on these subscriptions, these monthly plans of like $10 a month. You'll get a video out.
We kind of do that
Yeah.
now with the deposit, and then it's kind of like that.
Yeah.
We don't ask for all the money up front.
Cause my dad's business, cause he repairs audio gear and whatnot. So people come in, so you pay the deposit.
Yeah.
Just so it's like you come back to come get yourself. Cause sometimes people will just drop off like a mic or something. They'll drop it off and this will never come to grab
Yeah.
it. But like, okay, you put money down, you're gonna
Yeah.
incentive for you to come
That's what
back
it
is.
is.
To come and get it.
Yeah.
So they put money down. But before that, because my dad used to do stuff where like he'd give people their shit, even like friends.
Yeah.
He'd give them their shit, and then it's just like 3-4 months you're like a ghost.
Yeah.
And then you pop back into the shop.
Well, friends is probably even worse because they just assume that they could, get.
But
away
then there's
with
other, the other
Yeah.
friends. They're just like, there's a solid ones.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
They got the money right there,
Yeah.
right then. They're not playing around. But you got those other ones that maybe you're friends, but maybe you're not as tight as you thought.
Yeah.
And then, they want to start kind of, weaseling around. But, his rule now is just like, it doesn't leave this office until there's money here. So
Yeah, exactly.
y'all can say whatever, throw whatever tantrum you want.
That's how we're just approaching shit now. So now it's just everything's locked off, yo.
Or if you get it, demo. Like giant
Yeah.
fucking
Fat shit
text. Like,
over it.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Fat shit.
unpaid draft.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna start doing that.
Yeah.
Literally.
Unpaid cut.
Literally. You just
Broke
go
boy
right on
cut.
top of that shit. Like,
Broke boy edition. Unpaid cut. To remove this, pay the rest.
Somebody, anybody.
ASAP.
Yo, like put that
That's
online.
hilarious.
Let one of your fans pay the debt back if they want that
Yo,
watermark done.
somebody
You know?
gotta pay.
Somebody has to send me the e-transfer.
You gotta GoFundMe.
Start a GoFundMe,
bro.
Start a GoFundMe.
Figure it out.
Jesus.
Fuck.
Use
We
that.
came through on our end. We put our neck on the line. We did everything we had to do.
And that's what
but
we're
as
saying.
soon as we want that same reciprocation, like y'all ain't putting y'all neck on the line. Y'all ain't
Yo,
helping
and
out
that's
the way we
that was the
helping y'all.
problem with this whole shoot, and that was the red flags from the beginning.
Yeah.
It was they hit us up last minute. They wanted the shoot in like a week or two, or something like that.
So y'all pay for the
And
premium
then-
Shit, I
fee
produced that
too?
shit in like 5 days.
Yeah, and they hit us up. They're like, okay, cool, can we do that? And we're like, yeah, we'll do it. We did it. We knocked it out. Ian came up with all the ideas and all this stuff within like a few days.
Yeah.
We were ready, booked all the equipment, just for them to hit us up before 36 hours before the shoot day and say, yo, like, could we possibly like postpone this? Like, we feel like we just rushed you guys.
While you were in the car with the equipment, right?
Yeah.
Just freshly picked up equipment.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
or whatever deposit.
Bro, you should have seen the
that
email.
rate, whatever rate.
I told them, I'm like, yo, if you guys cancel on us now, you owe us for the shoot day tomorrow.
There's a cancellation fee.
And
there's all types.
We'll gladly shoot another day, but you're paying us for that day as well. Like, we're doing all of that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're like, oh no, okay, fine, yeah, we'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah. Make them shake in their boots, bro.
Yeah.
Because we held on our end. I'm like, yo, I told them, I'm like, straight. You guys approached this short notice. We recognized that, but we held up our end of the bargain.
Yeah.
We got you a video ready, prepared. Everybody's ready to shoot tomorrow, and you want to flop? That's wild.
We're back.
That's the problem when you think about what would I do in this situation, and you're just being, you're not even trying to credit yourself for being such a, open-minded and empathetic person. You just think it's what normal people, it's a baseline, and it's, and then you're like, oh, it's not the baseline, apparently.
Yeah, for real.
But then you don't even feel good for being a good person for doing that. Like, those are things that you shouldn't be, those aren't inherently good or bad things. Those are just like the right, like just the standard, like there's a difference between going out of your way to being a good person and just being an adequate person,
Yeah, yo, I forgot we were on the pod.
Yeah.
I'm over here on my phone. My bad. Technology had me wrapped up.
Anyone caught it yet?
You're lost.
Nah, I was just thinking to myself, yo,
What?
Soulja Boy is like really the greatest.
What? Elaborate on that one.
Again, I'm not ready to get into my whole Soulja Boy.
Bro, can we?
It's not today.
Come on.
But I can get into a little.
We
bit
haven't
more
for
details.
Kobe.
We haven't fully
For
gone
Kobe,
to it.
yo.
I'm not talking about Soulja for Kobe still.
not for Kobe, but
for Kobe,
I'll talk about Soulja, but I'm not gonna talk about it for Kobe.
Just talk about Soulja.
Soulja Boy's just amazing, man.
Why?
He's just why? What do you mean?
He'll come back in the news and we'll talk about it
I
then.
want you to tell
Yeah,
me.
I
it's
feel like
just-
when he makes that return.
He just did his update interview with the Breakfast Club. Me and Ian watched
just
it the
did?
other day. Yeah,
Yeah.
like I think it was on Wednesday or
How is he
Tuesday.
doing?
He
Came
I
out.
seemed-
hope he's doing better.
He seems clean.
This guy's just clean, bro.
Yo.
Soulja was clean. He's been clean.
But sometimes I get it when you're stressed and when you're a celeb and you got that pressure on you. I know some of those guys kind of do their dirt.
I know he's taking a bump, a couple
He's
He's
bumps.
not doing no bumps.
Yeah, he
from the
is.
back,
Come on.
Booties.
He's on coke.
I hope he's alright.
No.
though. I
He seemed like
genuinely hope he's okay.
he seemed like he was on.
I
something.
miss that guy for real.
No, does he know what I mean?
I really want that guy to be good, bro.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he is.
I can't. Yeah, man. Like
But it's just-
2008, 2000. I was up on Soulja, bro.
Same,
Like
man.
yeah,
Soulja
man,
Boy
2006,
is just.
2007, man. That was my guy.
Soulja Boy is just, to me, just the king of this shit. You know what I mean? Like,
He's a pioneer. Still.
there's a lot of things that we have today that we need to thank Soulja Boy for. Truly.
Yeah.
So are you gonna get into it?
Not fully, but a little bit.
You have to just do it. You got 30 minutes to do it, yo. That's a
We
lot.
have to thank for YouTube.
Okay.
Not
Yeah.
not for YouTube, but how we now use
Yeah.
YouTube.
First
and-
rapper on YouTube.
Not
First
first.
artist, bro. Like,
I don't
first
like to say the
artist,
first, but the most successful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's correct. Yeah.
The most
No,
successful.
he wasn't the first, but
And he was one of the
but to
first
come
people
up
that we
off
got
the
to see.
wave, though,
Yeah, we
like,
got to
really
see.
do the viral shit.
Yes.
That's what I mean. The
I
word
gotta say-
viral, it didn't really exist because
they had other the little meme shit like
Yeah.
like the cat memes and like
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Like, but like when it came to like an artist doing stuff, like I don't really remember man's aside from Soulja like really
Yeah, I mean,
breaking those bounds.
Yeah.
before
Yeah.
Facebook and YouTube, like,
MySpace.
where would you go viral?
Yeah, exactly.
What viral? Where would that live?
You'd go on the MySpace, hit the
Is
hot
it
MySpace.
Yeah, exactly.
And Soulja was
I get
on there too.
Yeah, Soulja was on there, man.
Yeah, man.
So
Soulja been around,
before
man.
MySpace, I guess it wasn't even a thing. Then.
It was a
Viral wasn't
Well,
a thing.
MySpace was like a thing for a minute. So.
Yeah,
No,
MySpace
it was. It was one of the
those
first.
things.
Was it not one of the first social medias? I think it was.
Oh, I think it
on,
is
early on.
technically.
Early
I
on.
mean, yeah, I think as
one
like
of
the
the-
way
I think it
I
is.
think we have a good concept of what social media is now, and I think
Yeah.
that it would constitute probably
Yeah,
like
it's
the
one of the
first successful.
It's one of the early. I mean, it was
Yeah,
before
Because I don't think we
Facebook.
consider
So-
MSN
There's-
as a social media. Really.
No,
it's
it's
more of a
Blackline.
communication.
It's
service.
almost like
MSN, yeah.
it's more of a communication
Yeah.
device. It's like BBM.
Yeah, they had like sub ones.
It's a messaging
high
platform.
fives
Yeah.
and like
Yeah.
Yeah.
four square shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything before Facebook, that's early.
But
Think about
But
it.
like a high speed internet wave, I feel like YouTube actually might have come on the cusp of that wave.
it was the
With
YouTube
high-speed
came out
internet.
perfect
Yeah.
timing.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah.
It was perfect timing for YouTube. Like they just got to because that's what people
I remember,
were
yeah,
looking
because
for.
when YouTube came out, it didn't seem like it was anything innovative or ground like because there was
Yeah.
other alternatives.
there's put
Other
file.
tubes,
yeah, yeah.
Daily Motion.
Yeah, Daily
Yeah.
Motion,
Vidler, that was another one.
Vidler. What was
That
that
was
other
another
one?
one. It died though.
Funny something. I can't remember.
Funny or Die. Autumn.
Funny or Die. Even what's Worldstar popping, right? Or no? I don't remember.
No, I feel like that was
I think maybe
a little
not.
later.
A little
yeah.
later, but I feel like maybe they're planning their.
Yeah,
For sure, yeah.
But yeah, like shit like that. You just I don't know, like social media and a lot
2005.
of what's going
Wow.
on the internet now.
Actually, before YouTube.
Worldstar.
Worldstar is launched, I think, just before
but
YouTube.
was it up though? Like was World
No,
Star
it just
up?
started just before YouTube.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I doubt they incorporated videos in 2005. It might have just been articles, no? And
I don't know.
Writing and shit.
I don't know.
Probably.
Either way,
Actually, no. Video.
Yeah.
Video. I don't know. Okay.
Actually, no. I think they did because they had their own. They didn't even. They weren't hosting YouTube videos yet.
Yeah, they weren't- they had their
only
own videos.
Independent,
Yeah.
like hosting thing on their site. It was just terrible. I remember that.
Oh, you know what? YouTube
yeah, I
was
remember
first.
Worldstar videos. Just
And
YouTube was
immediate
first.
takeout.
YouTube was first.
Still though, like they started
The same year though.
Yeah.
YouTube was first though. February 2005. Worldstar August 2005.
Really? Wow.
But yeah, they came out, man.
shout out to Q.
YouTube was nothing at that
R.I.P.
time.
Q.
Shout out to those three guys.
YouTube didn't blow up until Google bought it. That's when it blew up.
Well, they were on actually,
Yeah,
but they
that's
were on the
nice.
cusp though.
Yeah.
They were gonna blow up either way.
Yeah.
Like they were doing good.
But then Google's like,
They swiped them. They swiped them early.
They swiped
That was
them
that was the
early, bro.
best
Yeah.
buy Google
in the grand
ever
scheme
did.
of like, because like when Instagram was bought by Facebook, that was pretty late. Like
Yeah.
when YouTube grabbed them, that
but
was
still, they
the-
begged IG from Bill,
Yeah.
right?
yeah.
Oh, Bill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Facebook. Yeah.
And sometimes I'd be like,
That was a
man,
steal, too.
Snapchat, y'all fucked up, man.
Yeah.
That was a steal.
Snapchat could have been gone for what, 4 or 5 billion?
Time ago.
And they're like, oh, nah, yo, this is revolutionary. And then IG's like, all right, nigga.
Here.
Those stories right here.
Snapchat, I don't know. I don't get why they didn't realize that their whole platform was based on something they didn't even set
I
out
gotta
for.
see their worth now and see what Snapchat's
Yeah.
worth.
Barely worth anything.
The Snapchat stock is a joke.
Because
That-
think about it,
that's
even
it.
TikTok took off with that
Yeah.
shit. you know?
Like the Snapchat,
Shit,
the
everybody
Snapchat
came
stock
and
is like
begged
14 a
those-
share.
Didn't it drop like 200% or something when Kylie Jenner said it's kind of whack or something? Like she just said like, yeah, I don't really use it much, and it dropped like
The
plummet.
Snapchat,
like
the Snap Incorporated stock has been an internet joke for years. It's like when it came out, everyone was like, "Yeah, we're gonna make bank."
Never mind, still.
And the stock has never increased.
Actually, no way. Who said this? They be saying it's worth 25 billion. Is that real or is that some nigga?
you know,
just talking
yeah, that's
shit?
just somebody just talking. Is it really worth that much?
That's what I'm saying.
Like, yes, I still have Snap on my phone, but like I don't touch it
too, I
like
don't
that.
use
Your Twitter
it.
stock is
You know
higher
what I mean?
than Snapchat.
I touch it just because I'm like, okay, what are the
Twitter's
new
gonna make
face
money.
filters this week? Like,
yeah, yeah. How does Twitter make money?
Well, they
Ads.
you know what they
Ads,
have
yeah.
they have
Yeah,
ads.
they have ads,
They
yeah.
just recently had that.
and they only did that. Yeah, they only did that recently.
Yeah,
They've been
That was
losing
before
I know
it
they're
was-
trying to run out the owner.
Jack Dorsey, yeah,
Yeah, they're trying to run
Yeah,
him out.
he's a part.
damn. They started.
Yeah.
In 2006,
He's a part-time
yeah?
CEO, so they're kind of he doesn't fully invest his time into it because he's the CEO of Square, right?
Yeah.
The POS
Oh, word.
system. So
They're about 2.1 bill.
Yeah.
So they're saying for Snap.
2.1 bill.
It's still in that same
Even that-
ballpark.
even
I feel
the-
like it's
yeah.
always been in there. that
Yeah,
kind of
even
thing.
that's not that serious to a man that has money. You know.
so Twitter just hasn't innovated. That's their problem. Now they're adding Twitter stories.
Which is dumb.
It's just like
Finally,
I feel like people go to
kind
Twitter
of-
for one thing.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
One thing only,
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
feel like they have their niche, so I don't
Yeah.
know if they need. Yeah,
Twitter has that niche. Yeah, it's just not growing. It's not growing users.
I feel like it slowly is. It's not growing as fast.
Not like Instagram is.
Because I think about it like this: how many pods did I have to fucking tell Ian to get on Twitter before him finally getting on Twitter? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now he loves it, but that's just one man.
Yeah.
I like Twitter though. I like Twitter.
I think Twitter probably has the most engaged users. Right?
I feel like it's really.
I think a lot of news pops fastest on Twitter.
We've
All
even
your
been
jokes
talking
will fly
about like
faster there,
business wise, we get the most and the best engagement.
Yeah.
From Twitter.
Okay.
And we just started using our Twitter on our business account just recently within the last few months. Start of the year.
It's weird. It's overall marketers don't really fuck with Twitter overall.
Yeah.
But I think in our niche, hip hop especially, the hip hop community is so vocal on Twitter.
Yeah.
So I think blogs, hip hop related blogs or platforms, media, Twitter's great.
Yeah.
Twitter's actually great.
I can even say like mans like Tommy from R&B Radar. Again, that's how they've run their shit because they say wild stuff on Twitter and people react.
Twitter is like a place where, as long as it's not too crazy, you can kind of speak your mind and it's okay for the most part. As long as it's not too crazy. You know what I mean?
Quick engagement on Twitter.
Yeah.
You don't have to come with no crazy picture to post. Like you just say some words and boom, get a conversation going.
Even that, like the difference between somebody spending time looking at your picture versus somebody reading your tweet, right? I feel like just that people spend that extra amount of time.
Yeah.
Think about the amount of times you open Instagram and you're just, you're not even looking,
It's true.
Yeah, man, I'm on chill mode right now. So everything, I'm just like, yo.
Actually, people engage better with Instagram stories. Than
yes,
I believe that,
and that's why I stopped posting on my Instagram. I stopped posting.
If you want to advertise on Instagram, it's actually better to do it on a story.
I can see that.
Yeah. No, it's true. It gets more clicks.
It feels like it's faster for people to digest without having to really commit.
Yeah,
you know,
especially since people don't fuck with the algorithm and stuff anymore.
Yeah.
So they're just like, fuck it, I'll just look at these fucking stories. Yeah. But that's why I stopped posting because I was just like, you know what, I noticed I utilized my stories more than I actually did posting.
Yeah.
And I'm like, whatever, like I'm still getting followers, like I'm still getting likes on my old photos. And I just started posting again, last month. And I didn't post since October or September or something like that.
I feel like since stories come out, the posts must have dropped like a ton.
Yeah.
Like, people don't post as much anymore for sure.
Yeah, not unless you're already up doing something.
Because I remember people who used to be, they'd be posting like 2-3 times a day.
I used to post every day.
But there was also so much less. There still are those people who will just post whatever, but now, like, I feel like people who used to post anything, now it's only like very high quality photos.
That's all I want to do. I just want to blog.
Yeah.
I want my own shit so I could take you. Come check it out my way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
instead
of the preset platform that everybody gets fit into. Say, yo, bro, come get a preview there, but come over here, man.
Yeah.
Give it to you the way I want to give it to you.
I do enjoy looking at like the different types of people that use different social media platforms though, and just like the difference between them, because I've noticed that a lot of people, like even a little bit older than us, like literally if you were born in like 92, like you're more of like a Facebook man a lot of the time, it
92?
seems. I'm gonna say 92 and lower.
That's not much older than you though.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm saying close to our age, but I feel like a lot of people that I've had experience with.
Okay, because I'm 91 and I don't know no niggas on Facebook.
I know bare people that are born your year and obviously older, that use Facebook every fucking day.
Holy shit!
I don't.
You want to know what? Because my IG is synced to my Facebook, so in order for me to get onto IG, I have to log in using my Facebook.
Yeah, using your Facebook. Yeah.
So then, if I do it on a computer, it won't even take me to Instagram first. It'll take me to my Facebook. So then all of a sudden I'm back here. It's like, what the hell is this? It's like, Facebook. And then you just
there's the Facebook community that is just different. You know what I mean?
No, they be mad different.
Yeah, and they're like, I've noticed they're more gullible to like internet shit. Like, you know what I mean?
You
like,
see this on the toothpaste?
Yeah, exactly.
They're also getting it like dead last.
And they're getting it last. Yeah. People don't understand they're getting that shit last.
Twitter been on about
Twitter's the fastest.
Twitter. People don't understand. Twitter is the fastest way for you to get information and the jokes and what's going on right
everywhere
now.
Else gets it last.
Yeah.
I dropped a meme like when that whole Jussie Smollett,
like news platforms do amazing on Twitter.
Yeah,
like, that dude out in Mr. Brother Nature. You remember? Did you guys see on
Yeah.
Twitter?
Yes.
When that whole
Half the
fight thing went
population
down.
Toronto.
Yeah.
And he lied
Yeah.
about, I
a
didn't
lie.
instigate
That's
the fight.
yeah. Like
I remember I
wouldn't
made like a.
I don't even go on the CB24
those
website.
anamorph
I just go
memes where you
on
like the
Yeah.
face
their Twitter.
turns into another person. So I had Jussie and it transformed into Brother Nature just because
Don't
he
fucking
a liar.
kill me.
So I dropped that on Twitter and then I didn't even like do too much to. I just dropped it, and then I kind of I went off Twitter. And then my homie's just like, yo, bro, like, who made this? I'm like, oh, I made it. I was just like, fucking around. It's like, yo, bro, Instagram got it. Everybody just taking this shit.
Numbers.
It's going crazy.
Don't kill me.
I'm like, I didn't want to claim it, because I'm just like, yo, that's not my brand. Like,
Yeah.
this is just some bullshit I made just to make it. But
Don't
yeah,
kill
no,
me.
it started on Twitter, and then it found its way.
Yeah, it goes
everywhere else.
from Twitter to Instagram, and then
That's
the Facebook mans will get it like a month later.
Yeah.
And then you can just tell because they're laughing about stuff, and I'm like, dude, we were talking about
Where are
that
you?
a while ago. We're on to new stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Delay.
Yeah. The
And then,
Facebook
like,
generation is.
Your Instagram mans are more the artsy types and the business people.
Why did he have to
Are you
give the
guys
announcement?
into like TikTok and all that new stuff?
Ian loves
yeah.
TikTok.
I don't mind TikTok.
My
yeah.
dad loves TikTok.
Really?
Holy shit.
I
My
can't.
dad
That's
loves
sick.
TikTok.
I'm glad there's older people on
interesting,
TikTok.
'cause
I was wondering.
I'm like, Dad, you want TikTok?
Exactly.
It was weird.
Yeah.
I was like,
Well, how did he
what?
find out about it? That's funny.
I don't know. You know, just you just hear shit as an old person. You just hear shit.
Yeah, and you know
Yeah,
when
yeah.
people are talking about
Most of the
it.
time, if you have like a
Again,
But
for
he
me,
loves
TikTok, I get TikTok. I get why it's so popular, but I just think Vine, like,
But it's crazy how
Yeah.
and
Just think
I
Vine.
don't know why Twitter was like, let's
Yeah.
get rid of Vine.
Yeah.
I don't understand
It
what
was-
business logic they were working on.
it
Man.
wasn't even just that. It was the creatives weren't getting paid from Vine.
But it's the same like IG. You don't get paid off IG.
You
kind of
get
set up.
you have to set it up, but this was before the whole IG situation was kind of solidified, I guess. If you
You
will.
can get paid off IG aside from like
IG.
sponsorships.
So IG does not pay you. Obviously,
Yeah.
the only platform that actually pays you is YouTube.
Yeah,
Yeah.
YouTube.
YouTube is
but
the
it's
only,
because
like-
the reason why is because the people on Vine at the time they were the main content creators.
Yeah, I
at
remember
the
they were
time.
like really delivering
Yeah.
the goods. Yeah.
This is when more of your internet influencers, those are the earliest
Yeah. All the Jake
internet
Pauls and
influencers,
them
if you will.
mans.
Yeah,
Okay.
because they all came from Vine, and then they started YouTube channels and Instagrams and stuff like that because Vine was closing down and Vine was not helping them make funds. They weren't working with their content creators, basically.
Okay.
And it doesn't make sense, but it
But
makes
this
sense.
is when Twitter.
I was like,
this is
they
when
just
Twitter
make-
owned them
they
at this
make the
point, though,
house.
right?
I believe so. I think so.
Come on, I feel like they give you the canvas. And
Yeah.
you show up as
Yeah.
an
They
artist.
do.
and do
Well, yeah,
whatever
because
page
I
you wanna
remember
do.
when Twitter bought them, I was like, okay, they're gonna take it to the next level now, where they like legitimize themselves as an app now, right?
Oh, I thought Twitter made them. So
No,
so
Twitter
bought
didn't make them.
Yeah.
Oh, word. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll give you
Twitter
guys
didn't
an
make
example. Like TikTok doesn't pay you. As far as I know, there's no way of making money on TikTok unless I'm sure there's ads that
I
might.
imagine that's what it
There-
is. Just
I'm-
brand sponsorships and ads.
Yeah,
right?
I'm sure there's influencer deals on TikTok right now already.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm sure you can be a TikTok influencer.
Yes, you can.
But yo, if you pop off on that app big and like
Yeah,
you know,
seen
large
them
enough,
on like Ellen and
you
the
will
All-Star game.
yeah,
like,
you
yeah.
will
Move your way,
there's
migrate
one of the
to
top
IG.
TikTokers, I think Zach King, but the girl under him, let's forget Zach King because he was lit before TikTok.
Yeah, he was lit on Vine.
Zach King's on TikTok too.
Yeah.
He's actually
Oh, he's about
he
to
has the
run
most
shit, eh?
Zach King has the most followers on TikTok.
Word,
right
eh?
now.
Shout
Yeah.
out to Zach, bro.
Zach,
Yeah.
Zach's
Get
lit.
up, boy.
So okay, under him is this girl. She's like 17 or 16, named Charlie, whatever. She has 2 million followers on Instagram
Yeah,
right
and
now.
she was
She's
just on
verified.
Jimmy Fallon
and
last
she was
night.
just on Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah.
And she was at the Super Bowl halftime.
Halftime.
Yeah,
Halftime.
She
halftime
was
show.
like woeing.
Super Bowl halftime show.
What's the trend?
I don't know.
Now,
She's
here
dancing.
to,
She was
here to dazzle you.
She was whipping.
She's not bad at dancing, but whatever.
She's TikTok dancing at the Super Bowl.
I get it, but I don't get why she's famous. But
I get it, man.
I get it, but I don't. Like it's just
Is
weird.
she cute?
to kids underage. Yes.
Okay, no,
Yeah,
I'm not
that's
saying
why
no
I'm gonna
pre,
word it.
I'm just saying. Yeah,
okay,
of course.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm-
Yeah. But whatever. But yeah, she's already set for life at this point. As long as she doesn't make any big mistakes in her life, she should be fine.
I feel like I'm gonna sound like an old man saying this, but like the TikTok dances is it supposed to look like you're just doing the absolute minimum? Like I see them like they have the moves and steps and they're just like they're hitting the moves, but they're not like, they're not getting into it. It's just like, okay, I did this move, like. You get what I mean?
To show you it.
I don't really know
I don't
Too
want to
Tough
pull
because
it
I'm not
up.
on there Too Tough.
I haven't watched it a lot either, but like the ones I've seen, I'm just like, yo, they're not actually dancing though.
What do they look like?
Huh?
What do the people look like?
I feel like they look like all characters from Zoe 101.
Right?
Yeah.
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 Is it predominantly white folks?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna go there.
And it's like if you're white,
well, yeah.
and
Yes
you're
and
doing
no.
this
Of course,
kinda
yeah.
like
I don't. Yeah. I mean,
Yes,
rhythmical. If you're like,
They're not hitting the moves because they're white.
I'll say
no, but I feel like it's
White
more than that
people
though.
top TikTokers are
Who
white. To be fair.
got some flavor, who could kind of hold a rhythm,
Yeah.
get so much ratings,
For
bro.
no
Like
reason.
it's crazy. Like I guess maybe because if you got
He
fake
could
men,
pop
people
lock
just
it and
expect
drop it,
you-
but he called you the N-word.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
I don't know,
whatever.
as soon as a white guy or just white person on those platforms, as
People
soon
love
as they
them.
bust something, oh that
Yeah.
guy can do the whip.
Oh, he's cultured. Put him on Ellen.
You know what I'm saying? But like, black guy woke up, came out the womb, he was doing the whip, don't care. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Interesting.
And also invented the dance too.
You
Whatever
know,
that the
Fucking
You know,
bullshit.
yeah.
yeah.
All the
Because that's what happens is the dances that are popular, that the people that are popular on Vine,
Yeah.
All
or
the
it's not
black
sorry, not
kids.
Vine, TikTok, are from the black kids. You know what I mean? I hate to bring it to race, but
Yeah.
these
No,
guys
I
are
didn't even want to
facts.
bring it to race because like it's not all white people. Even though like the ones that I've seen
It's not.
like I've seen like the Shaq ones or whatever. Him and his kids doing it or whatever. And
Shaq's a big body though.
Yeah. I guess. Yeah.
I know what you mean though.
Yeah.
And they
They
are
just-
starting to get credit because I
Yeah.
even seen the girl who had made that one Renegade dance.
Yeah.
Like at first she wasn't really getting known, but then
Yeah.
after people were kind of causing a little stink, then she's at All-Star Game. She's at all these places that all the other TikTokers were at, and I'm like, okay,
This is what people are enjoying.
She's hitting her shit. I don't know. We're watching a white girl dance on the.
This is number 2.
Huh?
She was on Fallon.
Yeah, she's the. Aside from Zach King,
That's
Zach
crazy,
King
yeah.
didn't build his
Dancing
fan base.
in her apartment
She built her
living
fan
room.
base organically on TikTok, so I consider her number 1. But
Across from Malvern Library.
I know it's so. Is she making up the dances?
that's all I'm gonna play because
Because of YouTube.
yeah.
Even though we're
anyways,
watching a YouTube
anyways,
video.
yeah.
We're watching a YouTube video
Anyways,
while you're
that's-
watching this YouTube video.
That's the obsession with her. Yeah,
Yo, what time we
I
at?
don't understand why. 20 minutes.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, TikTok's a weird phenomenon. It's kind of interesting. It's I think social media goes through stages.
Yeah, for
And it's
sure.
in this weird super young demographic stage where they're just doing weird shit, and it might progress into more serious content. And you don't think so? It might. It's either gonna do that or just die out like Vine. That's what's gonna happen.
I think the people who made this though, I think they're gonna take the notes from Vine and they're gonna try to keep this thing alive as long.
I think they're
As long as
as
possible.
possible.
TikTok is performing way better
Way
than
better
Vine
than
did
Vine.
though.
Yeah.
And the thing
No,
with
it
TikTok
actually
too
I
is-
remember I used to like
the
Vine
music,
was hilarious.
the music industry has a lot of stake in TikTok because a lot of songs are blowing up from.
Oh
the-
yeah,
Exactly.
that's
So
that
I
was
feel
the
like
plug.
that'll be
That's
the-
plug.
Gonna
I
keep
forgot.
it alive.
Yeah.
Like,
now because now you
People,
have,
the labels are
because now
fluid.
you're getting streams
Yeah,
off your
yeah.
song, and I'm
so
seeing
now the music industry might want to
And
have
Triller?
a stake in it.
Yeah.
The other
Yeah.
thing with
Yeah.
Triller,
music
yeah,
video.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so those two.
Yeah.
because
Triller's for the
music
hood
industry-
mans. Triller's for like the hood
Triller
mans. Like that, I fuck with
I
Triller.
like Triller still.
I like Triller. I don't like
Music
TikTok as
videos,
much. Yeah.
I like
Triller's a
Triller.
little more, it's just TikTok's like family friendly.
Yeah.
They're very strict on their.
It is very family.
They keep it for like, yo, if it's not good for a kid under 10, like it's getting
Yeah.
deleted. Like,
I see-
There's
I
no
see, like,
twerking
more-
on there. There's,
Triller
no,
does be
there's
kind of.
nothing like
I feel like
Well,
they need
they-
like
they
some
know who their
limitations
demographic
sometimes. I'll
is
be
for
like,
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how old you are on here. You know, like, doing that dance.
The way you're
I
throwing-
don't know.
Yo, you know what I find
Let me
hilarious
stop right
about-
there.
Oh, turn this.
Is that
off.
even a throw? I shouldn't even say that's a throw. The
What
way
does it
you're
say?
tossing, I don't know.
There's no good word.
There's
for
no.
It.
I should stop before.
They need
Oh, yo, Harvey Weinstein got 23 years.
Yeah.
Holy
Jeez.
Mackinac.
This guy
What?
just went there. Like, what?
He's coming out when he's 90.
Harvey got
23.
23 years?
Yeah.
Holy
mean, he deserved
shit.
it.
Yeah.
Shout out
Yo,
Jordan.
bro, man, Karma
Shout out
a
Jordan.
real
Oh,
motherfucker,
shit.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Karma
Yeah,
is a real
It's a real
motherfucker, bro.
Real motherfucker.
Honestly,
Holy
it's
shit.
like that's good, but also it doesn't. It also doesn't feel like enough. Like
You know what I mean? But I think it's a
it
he
probably
got-
is.
it's a
like-
good amount
yeah.
though.
And what
It's a
case
good
did he
amount.
get it on? He got, because I know one of the cases, like, the evidence wasn't too strong.
I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure
Wow.
exactly. Ian's looking for it right now.
Sorry, say it again. What was?
Is there a specific case that he's getting the 23 on? Is it a bunch?
I'm interested to see what Oprah
Like,
gotta
what
say.
is his charging? What was he sentenced for?
Yeah.
Shit. Give me a minute if you want to talk.
No problem. Yeah,
Remember,
but it's just crazy.
a lot of
though.
the cases from I know back in the day, I know they had to get tossed out of court because they passed the statute. But yeah,
I think it's just one case.
It said
but...
2 felony charges.
Oh, 2. Okay.
Sentence him to 20 years for a criminal sexual act and 3 years in prison for rape.
Word.
So that's
So I think
23
it was
years total.
One woman, I think.
So
just
for
got
so for
So
sexual
far.
assault,
So, yeah.
3 years on the rape
Yeah.
and 20 years on
criminal
So wait,
sexual act.
does that mean then more women could step forward and then he get more
and
time?
on top of that, he still gets 5 years of supervision after release.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know
That's
if
if there's a release.
If he dies, how old would he be? You said 90 something.
this is a first
Holy
conviction, but it is not a first
might die in
offense.
prison.
So yeah, I guess there could be more.
Okay, yeah. So,
Yeah.
the more time would most likely be added to that.
I mean, his life's over
Soon.
essentially.
Pretty much.
Like,
Well, but he's
outside
also
of-
probably has enough money to live comfortably in jail too, right?
Yeah, he's gonna
Depends
be
on
fine.
what jail you going
Yeah,
to and all
yeah,
that
yeah.
kind of
Depending
stuff.
on the jail he goes to, he's most likely gonna be fine. They'll most likely put him in
commissary,
protection.
Yeah.
If that's a
Too.
thing
Yeah.
for him.
He might, if he gets that, like wherever Epstein ended up. He
Look
might
at her-
just
look at his
end up dying
defense
very
lawyer
quickly
saying,
too, you know?
lambasted that 23-year punishment as obscene, obnoxious, and cowardly, and she argued that Weinstein did not get a fair trial. That's what his defense is saying.
His defense.
I guess because they probably think the jury was already super influenced.
Also, I remember.
I get it. It's a mixture of things, but it's just like
Remember, Sampy was telling me about this, but he hired like some of the best, the most. What do you call it? Like progressive, feminist lawyers to be his defense.
wow.
Yeah, he had some
He's
weird
really trying to
shit.
finesse
Yeah.
it.
He had
Interesting.
some,
Interesting. I would have loved to hear some of the.
Yeah.
I would if they ever put that on in a movie or TV.
Yeah,
show.
this will probably be a movie
That's
in
fucked
time,
to
or,
think about
or a
what you
Netflix
said,
thing,
because-
you know.
Yeah. I want to hear some of the parts of that case.
Seth
Yeah.
Rogen is Harvey Weinstein.
I was just
Don't.
Yo, that could be the role.
I
Of his
can kinda
career.
see
That could
it.
be the role of his career.
Yeah,
Yo. Like,
yeah.
I can see that,
I feel like
yo.
he could kill that. Yeah.
This guy's face. He looks so disgusted.
Seth Rogen.
He's not Seth.
As Harvey. I'm like, don't judge my
He'd
guy.
rather hear Seth as Corona.
Nah. Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks is gonna get through this, and he's gonna do it. Yeah.
Yeah, Tom Hanks. Yeah.
And he's gonna.
Yeah, actually, Tom Hanks. That might be
I just saw a tweet of Chet Hanks. He's talking about his parents have
true
it.
Chet.
Yeah, Chet. He's on. It was on a tweet.
Gave it to them.
I don't know what he's saying. I'll listen to it after.
Chet gave it to the don't kill me.
That's fucked though. I hope Tom Hanks is okay.
Bad man.
Yeah, Budman.
Nah.
Chet, man. Even your name.
I know, Chet.
Chet.
It's like it's like they just didn't know what to do. They're just like, Chet. It's like, yeah, whatever. Just write it.
Chet.
Performed. Wow.
Yeah, yo, this is the Lost and Talks podcast. There's a lot going on in the world.
Yeah.
You know what I just remembered? What happens to our fantasy?
Yeah, I know. I feel bad, but that was like the third thing I thought about.
What happens to my NBA fantasy?
I'm like, yo, bro, I'm like second. I might finish first.
I'm second, and I might finish first. I'm in the same position.
I don't know, man.
Do they pause it? Like, how does it?
I don't know.
know.
I think it's gonna pause. Yeah.
And then resume whenever.
I guess. Yeah.
My fantasy. I was so close too.
I just wanted that money.
Because I was literally just thinking. I'm like, I think this week I could come in first. Like,
Word. How does fantasy work? I always say, I'm like, how does this work? Like, what is it?
it's
You just pick.
let Kevin explain that. He's been in the game longer than I.
Yeah, you pick a team. It depends on the league you're in, but you get like a certain amount of spots. Like you get point guard, shooting guard, small forward, you know, something like that. You get like a couple. You have like 15 players basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you can either go like you face like another team week to week, and then you just add up like categories like points, rebounds, assists, and then you get like 1 point for whatever if you win that category, and then yeah.
So do you just pick whatever player?
It's
you
like
want?
it's a draft.
Yeah.
It's a draft.
Word up. Okay.
So you go through everybody. Everybody gets to pick one at a time,
Okay.
and then
Word.
yeah,
And you can
that's-
trade and
Yeah.
Word.
It's again.
Yeah.
It's like
It's
again,
like okay. So
it's like the NBA.
yeah. But just like everybody's their own.
Yeah.
yeah.
General manager.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Everyone's
Yeah,
doing their
that's cool.
thing.
And you win money?
Yeah. So depending on what you do, so you can with your people. So whatever group, your friends or whoever is in this draft or this league, then most of them you just decide, okay, we're gonna pitch in $100, for example. What up? Everybody tosses in 100. Winner wins it, and maybe like second place doesn't have to pay, for example.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It used to be like wild. People used to be playing fantasy baseball before the internet, so they would whoever was like the commissioner of the league would have to like mail the stats to everybody.
Really?
Word.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
My brother's friend told me like
cool.
he had somebody who worked that they did that. They had to like mail that shit out every week. And baseball's crazy. Like I don't know how. Apparently baseball was the first sport to have fantasy too, but I don't get it because it's like the most games, the most random stats that you have to keep up with. Like I don't like playing fantasy baseball because it's just so many things to keep up with, and I don't watch baseball that much too. Yeah.
What is the best fantasy sport to play?
Football's probably.
Football. I've heard
it's
good
once
things
a
about
week,
football.
you know, or like 3 times a week. You don't have to watch your team every day. It's just that weekend.
Yeah.
And it's also like just total points. You don't have to worry about categories too much. It's just like because, well, you can play like that in basketball too, right? Like points leagues where whatever. But I don't like playing like that in football though. It makes sense because. It just the way the valuing of things makes sense. Like you get 6 points for a touchdown, you know, like and it's like and you get like 3 points for a field goal, you know. So it's like very based on the game.
Yeah. With the basketball, it's like you have to
But
check that shit every day.
The thing with football is it's sometimes it's really fluky because you can't. It's 16 games. With basketball, at least you have a little bit more time.
A bunch more games. Yeah, with basketball, you just have to make sure you're checking in all the time because again, people are injured or their game time decisions, and again, you just have to make sure you're on top of shit.
Okay, so it's more high risk. What kind of fun?
Yeah. I would say that basketball just feels like you can incorporate it into your life. I incorporate it to my life every day. So I wake up and I'm like, okay, let me just make sure my lineup's blessed. And that's all you got to do. Okay. Really. And then you just hope you win. And everything's taken care of.
Yeah.
By the end of the week, Sunday's coming. You're like, okay, these are the last games. This is where I'm at. And then you kind of know, okay, I'm winning or I'm not winning. And this is where I'll be in the league. But yeah, I'm in second, I was like, this week, I was like, shit, like, I could be in first.
Yeah.
And
like one of the league group chats was talking about if the season gets canceled and this league gets canceled, I'm like, yo, and everybody gets their money back. I'm like, yo, give me that money, bro. Like, I was gonna finish first. Fuck.
Jeez,
but I get it. If I was last, I'd be like, yeah.
Give
me that.
Facts. If I was last year, I'd be like, yeah, man, that's only fair.
Yeah.
It's only fair, man. Well, you don't want your money back, bro?
Oh, boy.
Bro, we could all just get our money back and everything would be blessed. We'll try again next year. We'll try if there is one.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, no, I was literally just thinking about my shit, my fucking fantasy.
Oh, you thinking they may shut down the league for the holy wait, you did say like this might run till summer.
Bro, it's suspended. Yeah.
Holy shit.
And playoffs is around the corner, technically,
I mean,
right?
the indefinite hiatus, like, they could have at least slapped
March Madness.
They could have slapped 2 weeks on it a month or something.
WNBA, double done.
Yeah, apparently. So March Madness.
That's in the summer. That's
March
the summer
Madness, they're going to play with no fans, but I feel like they might cancel
They might cancel March Madness.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
But that's so much money. Like.
Yeah. I hate to be this guy, but did you see those misogynistic jokes about the WNBA?
No.
If they canceled it, then people were like, well, it was like this thing, this post. This is really bad.
I don't even want to hear it.
This is really bad. I'm going to say it. It's fucking jokes. Because they're like, the NBA, when coronavirus hits, we're going to be removing fans from the stadium. And the WNBA is like, wow, you're stealing my whole flow. It was a Soulja Boy meme where he said, yeah, yo, Drake, he stole my whole flow. He took everything from me. And I'm like, oh, man. I'm like, this is bad.
Oh, yeah. That's terrible.
So,
shout out the WNBA.
Yeah, shout out the WNBA. Yeah.
I was watching women's college basketball the other day, and it was actually like fire.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, they was balling, bro. Homegirl was like Curry with them threes. I was like, yo, I can get into this. This ain't bad, bro.
That's sick, yo.
I feel like
I'm just not
do
ready.
they broadcast it? I feel like I don't see it.
I've seen it on one.
That's why the women. That's why women feel like they're being fucking like slated.
Yeah.
I've seen it on the weekends.
Yeah.
I don't even. Yeah, I don't know
the
when.
games are as common as.
And also, if there was
Yeah.
a Toronto team, I'd watch a couple games.
Oh yeah, I would
if
definitely.
they had a
watch it.
Toronto,
Yeah.
If we had a Toronto
I'd
team,
be
for
watching.
sure.
Yeah.
I would watch it.
I guess they just don't see the numbers on TV.
Yeah.
My
Unfortunately.
uncle watches, but like he watches.
Yeah, my
rarely.
uncle watches too. Everybody got an uncle
Yeah.
that watches.
And he just watches them respectfully.
Yeah,
He's like,
yeah,
"Yo,
100%.
she's sick, bro. I'll walk by and yo, this goes hard, bro.
Like, he's super into that.
Yeah.
Word up, word.
Even the UFC title fight that happened on the weekend.
Oh yeah, I missed that. Like
I was
just missed it.
yeah, I was watching it with him. He was downstairs with his kids watching it. And I'm like looking at this fight and I'm like, yo, this is a fucking crazy fight. Like, this is genuinely one of the best fights overall that I've seen.
Wicked.
Yeah, that's
It
what
was
everyone
just
was
great.
saying. They're saying it was like one of the best fights. of all
Yeah,
time.
it was just every round was great. I feel like they could have ended off every round a little bit better, but they really went in and yo, this shit was great.
Yo, type in Joanna. I don't know how to spell her last name.
Joanna something. It'll probably
Yeah.
pop up.
Yeah,
But she came in.
Yeah,
She
that
came in
one.
looking one way and she left
How
Yeah.
do you say that?
looking another, bro.
yo,
That's how you
this
do it.
because I turned on the stream at this point just when I seen her interview. I'm like,
Yeah.
"Hey, what the fuck happened,
Yo, bro, I watched that thing grow on her forehead into what it is now. It was crazy.
I'm trying to see like when she got hit.
Yeah,
Okay.
you'll right there, or right here. Yeah, click on this one.
Oh yeah. Oh my
Crazy,
god.
Yeah, bro. She
Oh
looks like
my
a fucking. She looks like ET.
Wait, that happened in the fight?
Yeah,
Yeah, she got decked
That's
on
the
the
beginning
forehead.
of the fight. That's the end of the.
Holy
Yeah.
What happened?
Holy shit.
She got bust. That your head swells.
She got
when-
decked in the head.
Oh
It
my
created this
God.
fat knot at the top of her head, and it just grew. And you're literally, I'm watching the fight, and within seconds, you're watching this thing grow on her forehead.
Like I've seen that before.
crazy.
And like in between rounds, they'll like try and ice it down, and sometimes it goes down. But I've never seen it that
Almost
big before.
unrecognizable.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's what
literally.
they-
She got the shit beat out of her. I
That's-
think allegedly she was making like
Bro,
coronavirus
like,
jokes.
Bro.
Oh yeah.
What?
She was making allegedly she was making like jokes about coronavirus. So the girl came out and beat her ass
For a rumor like
Why'd
that.
the girl
Yeah.
beat her? Oh,
She was
that's
Chi-
not,
she's
because the girl's Chinese.
oh, that's not funny then.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Oh
Yeah.
god.
Allegedly, I don't know if that's for sure.
That's
But it was a competitive fight though,
That's
right?
not
Like,
yeah,
funny.
it was. It was. It was good though. It was a
Like,
great fight.
bro, like Jesus Christ. I
It
mean,
was a great fight. It was one of those fights where nobody really knew who won.
Yeah.
It came right down to like the last.
Really?
The
You
last
didn't see the
couple
Coco
votes.
and be like,
I saw the Coco, but again, she was
Oh, you're
like
right,
she was
but
still
she was
doing her
still
thing.
fighting.
She was still doing her
Okay,
thing.
word
They
up.
went all rounds. You know what I mean? They went all rounds, and she got that. She got that in maybe the second round.
would you date a UFC fighter? That was a
A
chick.
girl?
No wait, she comes
Why
home.
I say
to-
a girl?
She,
Pause.
obviously.
John Jones, yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, John Jones.
Yeah.
He's gonna- yeah.
Like, but she comes home to you and she looks like that. Like,
I don't know. I don't know if I could do it. Yeah, to be honest with you, like I would really have to love this girl, and I'd really have to
yeah.
understand like this is her passion.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Like,
that's
she
true.
needs to love fighting. You know
That's
what I mean?
true, that's
Because
true.
I've even thought about like, what if I was a fighter like this? Could I go home to my significant other? Like,
Yeah.
Your
Yeah.
face
and
beating. You're
because
like,
I understand, I can understand. Like,
Yeah.
your person's gonna be worried. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Like, bro, like you have concussion? Like, shit.
yeah, bro.
That's a shit, yeah, man.
Yeah,
Holy
yeah.
shit, man.
Yeah.
Be getting pumped.
And these guys aren't even getting paid.
Yeah,
that
like
much for fights.
I'll be feeling bad for them sometimes. Imagine you have a life with this person, you
can't
have
even
kids
watch
with
that
this,
shit.
this
yeah,
person. You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Your kids have to come
Yeah.
and see your fucking dad or your mom
Yeah.
with a cocoa.
It's fucking crazy.
I can't watch it, bro. It should be boiling my blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Channel.
I used to be so into it, and then I just kind of fell off. So now I just watch a fight from time to time.
Well, I feel like that's
I'll check
also
in with, like,
because
boxing.
the
Kickboxing, that shit is,
Spike.
the stars dropped too. Like
Yeah.
there wasn't as many. There, like so many people dropped it. Silva, GSP, they all came out at the same time, right?
Yeah.
I feel like
What's his name? The guy who snapped his leg on TV.
yeah, Silva.
The Silva, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah,
why
I
am
don't
I
know.
even?
Don't- yeah, don't-
Why am I even looking at him?
Yeah.
I was like,
I remember that fight because I remember.
traumatized
I
me,
remember
though.
that fight. I was at fucking Jackassers,
brain. Yeah.
and I was with my friends.
oh
Yeah.
no, on
And
the big
we're all there at Jackass. Everyone's watching, and I'm like, "Yo, Silva's gonna fucking win. Like, he's gonna do his thing. He's gonna dodge it. He's gonna kind of read the person, and it's gonna be done in the first round." Meanwhile, I'm seeing a leg get mashed up. You know?
Holy shit!
a whole leg fall off. Yo.
You're like, it's just snaps and it's like
Yeah.
loose.
Yeah, bro.
It's just
I
gone.
don't know. When I see a body part doing things it ain't supposed to do, that shit just
Was that the worst thing you've seen live? What's the I can try to
worst
think of
thing
the
I've
worst
seen
sports injury I've seen live?
Live is probably the Paul George.
Oh, and I still to this day I've heard about it and I haven't even gone.
You
to
haven't
check it.
seen that?
No.
The Paul George.
I wasn't watching the game, but I remember it's like, oh yeah, he broke his leg. I was like, I ain't watching that.
I
shit.
think it was the Paul
broke his
George.
leg, man. Like that
I
shit
didn't see
snapped
this-
in half. Like
I didn't see this
compound
live,
fracture.
but I saw a soccer player die.
die.
Holy shit!
I saw a soccer player die, but I just saw a video clip of it. I
I think
never.
I seen a video clip of a football player get paralyzed.
Did he like head
Oh,
the
yeah?
ball and break his neck? Like how?
He died I think it was a heart attack.
Oh,
It was
well,
just they were just
shit.
running.
Oh well, that's just like
He was just running.
that's just unfortunate.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then he just slowed down. He just fell on the floor, and that was it.
There's
forever.
the NCAA one too. What was his name? Kevin something. Where his
Didn't he break?
the bone came out of his knee. Remember?
Yeah, the bone came out of his knee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was.
Yeah. God damn, bro.
Any other injuries?
I seen the Hayward when Gordon Hayward with the fucking. That was nasty too.
Oh yeah, the Hayward one was.
Yeah, that was nasty.
That was wild. And I remember that when I was so hyped for the season.
Oh, yeah, I was like, okay,
First
the whole match is
game.
gonna be stupid.
This is gonna be fucking crazy. The Celtics look nasty.
Oh, they look nasty. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
bro.
shit, man.
Crazy times, yo. And it's just crazy how like you don't think about injuries and stuff like that happening just like so immediately, so quick. But
Yeah.
in a second, yo, everything
Like
could change.
ball, I'm not thinking about I'm gonna see something wild in a basketball game. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like,
But it's basketball that gets the freak injuries though.
I know.
Yeah. I feel like
sometimes
it's.
I be watching them with just like a little.
I think it's just like the footwork and I don't know what it is. I guess.
I just need some
Why am I
better
looking?
conditioning, bro.
Yeah.
I see that LeBron body.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, real shit.
17
Even
years.
the KD injury, I remember seeing that and just I knew exactly what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The second I saw it,
Yeah.
the second he took that step back, and then you just see his calf just
The extra.
jiggle,
The
Yeah, just
ACL
that
or one of
just
those,
jiggle and fall. I was like, yep, gone.
one of those tendons. I forgot what it's called.
The
ACL or-
it was a
That's tough, man.
One of
Yeah.
those ones. I always
ACL
mix them up.
injuries, bro.
Always
Yeah.
mix them up.
Ball?
yeah, man.
But I wish I got the best one. I'm hoping he comes. I hope he has a dominant next year still. If
I'm gonna-
there is a next year.
Mans are saying like, what if
Yeah, we all die.
what if the NBA season's gone for so long that KD and Kyrie come back for playoffs? And I'm like, yo, relax. Yo. I'm like, people are wild.
Are they
yo.
in the playoffs right
That's
now?
what I'm saying. Is Brooklyn even
Nets in
in
the
playoffs or close to it?
I mean,
like-
if there's 20 games left and they're 20 games out, they might.
They
still.
might still. Yeah, you never know. You never really
The way
know.
KD was
Brooklyn
fucking
Nets.
playing, yeah.
the way KD was playing that last game before he
Brooklyn
fucked up.
Nets.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. That's why I was like, shit. We are not getting a ring.
They're in seventh place.
Oh, they're in seventh.
I did not know that.
Oh shit.
The Magic, they're eighth place. Magic are eighth. And again, everybody at the end, they're just a bunch of losers. Cavs, Hawks, Pistons, Knicks, Bulls, Hornets,
Yeah.
Wizards, Magic. Yeah, Magic is the eighth seed.
Yeah, they made it by default then because none of those teams should be
Yeah. None
contenders.
of those
So.
teams should be anywhere close. Nowhere close at all.
Detroit? No, not Detroit.
Whatever.
Magic got 6 games.
But yeah, yo. Yeah, it's just
That's a wrap.
Yeah, let's cut it here, yo.
It's been a great pod.
This has been a great pod. We got pretty lit. I'm a little tipsy. I'm a little wet mouthed.
I'm okay.
Pause.
I'm a little wet mouth.
But no, yeah, it's been a wild day, wild news. R.I.P. the NBA for now,
Yeah.
indefinitely.
Yeah, you're just not thinking one guy's gonna get it.
I hope Tom Hanks gets through this and his wife. They
Yeah.
both have it.
Fucking Hank.
They both have it.
Chet, yeah.
Oh God.
But I hope Tom and
The youth them.
yeah, and Colin. A shout out to Colin.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, man, I want Chet to be alive so he could like wake up.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know, like
yeah.
Rudy Gobert, I hope you get well too.
yeah, man.
But after all the shenanigans,
you're kind of a joker.
you're
man.
kind of a dickhead. Like, karma's kind of a bitch, yo.
Yeah.
Again, just a video of him touching the mic and everything.
Like that's all anyone's doing right now is just posting. You know,
Yeah.
him doing that. Like, and there's the one where like, what was just like breaking news.
I think right now
Gobert's
he's
yeah.
shook. He
Yeah.
shook. He got it. He's like, holy fuck, this
Yeah.
shit real.
And
I
he's-
think it hit him. Like,
I need to think about he's with his family or
I was
whoever.
joking and I got it.
Yeah. Gobert.
He's probably not gonna joke about shit again, you know.
Yeah, man. Honestly.
It's also, but that's
Not a. Talking about he was touching the mics, like he was jokingly touching the.
Yeah, I'll show you the clip.
Yeah, he was running around the conference room touching the mics, reporters' mics and shit.
Yeah.
Like,
I remember hearing that
everybody was saying, "Yo, you're sick." Like,
yeah, I remember hearing like
he was jokingly doing it, like, whatever, guys.
Yeah,
and then they found out he was.
Yeah, that's why, and he was one of the only ones doing it. Like, he was the most notable person making jokes about it.
Yeah, he was the most notable person making jokes about the whole coronavirus.
So hopefully, if we can get one good thing out of that, it's like people who will stop joking about it in a way that because you don't want to be that person.
Even the caption that Discord put on Monday, Rudy Gobert made a point of touching all the microphones. At his media availability. Tonight, he tested positive.
I love it.
This moments like that where you love the media. Like, you love, because these guys they're dying. I can't wait to post this.
The score is hilarious.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
If you see, the score is, whoever's running the Instagram on the score is hilarious. Like, they interact with Six Buzz posts, like, all the time, and they say some funny ass shit. Yeah, they're funny. Like, they're funny.
Yeah.
Whoever's running their shit is funny.
That is hilarious, bro.
So, the man writing
Monday.
that...
Monday.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, 2 days
it's
ago.
Wednesday, bro.
Yo, the timeline is so nasty.
Touching.
Yeah, bro.
Monday, touching.
Tonight.
Tuesday, he was ill. Wednesday,
gone.
Game postponed. 5 minutes later, he's out.
And 5 minutes after that,
the
season's done.
Yeah, he's shut
because of him.
NBA
The whole NBA, and there's a quarantine in the arena right now. Nobody can leave because of Rudy.
Holy.
Fucking Rudy.
Like, that's crazy. That is fucking crazy.
Yeah, he has to be shook from that.
Yeah, he's like the only black guy on earth with it.
Yeah,
and I don't even want to count him fully. I don't want to count him
racial.
That's your other side. Yo. That wasn't the black, yo. Because I haven't heard no black people with it yet.
Apparently, I think they said there were 3 cases in Africa,
and
it was only in North Africa, and South Africa.
Egypt. It's fucking up Egypt right now.
No, but the thing was with Egypt, the guy that got it in Egypt, is from Germany, and it's a white guy.
So wow, okay, I didn't even know that. So, but apparently, like, all the black frosting in between on the continent of Africa.
Yeah,
as far as we know,
no race is immune to it though. Like, I think everyone can get it.
Well, we're gonna see about that, man.
But,
we're gonna have a race war in silence.
But Africa's already dealing with like AIDS and stuff.
Yeah, they're dealing with other stuff.
We ain't taking on nothing else.
Yeah, yo, Corona was like,
bro.
Yo, people have just to go to Africa, man, have to have shots.
Yeah.
So Corona was like, yo,
malaria, Ebola.
Europe hasn't dealt with it.
Yeah, Europe hasn't dealt with it.
I honestly, man, I hope Africa doesn't pick it up deadly, because that can cause havoc over there.
Yeah.
Just the way they live and the way it is, that'll just be really bad.
That's wild.
Yeah, that's wild.
Continent
compared to the rest of the world.
You know?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, like, they're talking about Europe, and it's like Asia isn't even getting talked about, like,
besides China.
Yeah.
Well, China and Japan.
Yeah, I guess so. But
Japan? No.
Japan.
It's China and other places like Korea and the Philippines. Japan is, they only had the cruise.
Yeah.
Oh, the cruise.
That was it, and then they dealt with
people
that.
from other countries. Like, everyone, yo, you gotta cancel that cruise, bro.
Bro,
we'll see, yo.
I'm hoping for the best. I'm hoping for the best, but
appreciate it. Yeah. Shit. Yeah, we paid a lot of money for that cruise. For real?
You paid like a G, right, or some shit.
More than a G for a cruise.
A cruise? How long?
I'll show you the cruise, man. I'm being.
It's a nice fucking cruise.
Yeah, bro. I showed these guys. Yo, it's a crazy cruise.
Like everything.
Ball. There's a Starbucks, bro. There's a Johnny Rockets.
Starbucks.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a casino. There's a casino. There's
rock climbing.
There's on the ship.
There's a shopping. There's a mall. There's like a fucking.
There's a mall.
Where are you going?
Yeah, cruises are huge.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Cruises is like having a city
man gets it
in the middle of the water
for a month on there, and you're in hellhole there.
But it would be kind of sick to deal with that, yo.
No.
And just seeing what people in the.
Yo, if you do it, you gotta document that shit.
Yeah, no, I'm taking
channel.
your VHS because it'll just add to the,
Start a YouTube channel right away. Be like, day 1 on coronavirus. Fucking
day one.
Day 1.
Wear the mask.
Make a daily
everywhere.
vlog.
Yeah. Exactly.
You gotta do it.
They're
Did no one do that on that other cruise?
Someone should have.
They're not selling
They're gonna
tacos
capitalize.
anymore.
They probably got somebody.
Right now,
somebody's doing
like
that on
I'm
YouTube
trying to
right
think
now.
how I could profit off coronavirus. Like
How I
what am I
almost-
gonna invest in? What am I gonna buy? You know what I mean? Am I
I'm telling
finessing
you,
man's $100
when that movie comes out with the cruise, jeez,
hand
it's gonna be fire.
sanitizer? You know?
When they've dropped that movie with the cruise, it's gonna be a fire fucking movie.
I think they're
bro.
gonna make a coronavirus movie now.
They
They're
have
so
to.
lucky
That
there's
shit's
nothing else
happening.
happening right now, like no
Yeah.
hurricanes. No, imagine that shit just started just
Yeah.
wilding all at once, like
It'd be the worst.
flooding, hurricanes, coronavirus.
Tsunamis.
It's like what?
It'd be the worst, bro.
Man's really like it's the last days.
It'd be the worst. But anyways, this is the Lost and Talks podcast.
Oh yeah.
It's a very,
Oh yeah.
it's a very energetic podcast.
Yeah, very energetic podcast today. Episode 24, the most lit podcast so far today. I'm ready for the Edward 40 hands, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
So
Shit.
episode 40, I think, is the next really big.
Yeah.
Is there another one that we should do?
We're gonna hit that this year. I mean,
Shout out to y'all, man.
I can kind of
Consistent, bro.
Thanks,
guess
bro.
when we're
Appreciate
gonna do
yeah.
that.
Yeah,
I gotta
so
do the math.
consistency.
24, man. That's big. A lot of people don't make it to 5.
Bro, a
Yeah,
lot of people
yo.
take forever
Bro,
to
this
even
is
get
the
to a
long,
24.
the long
you know?
game, man.
Yeah, but y'all sticking with it.
Yeah, man. Keep it
Episode
weekly.
100. That's when that shit starts.
Yeah, that's what I'm excited for. I'm ready for reaching
That's
episode
wicked, man.
100. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll do the 40, and then we have the 81.
Yeah.
We have to get the
81 shots.
Are you guys
81
gonna move
shots.
it? Are you guys
That's
gonna take
fucked.
it to new places?
the pod.
Yeah.
We've thought about that.
We'll see.
We've thought about.
I mean, we can't always be
Like
in
if y'all
Kevin's
doing
basement
100,
forever. you
y'all
know?
gotta do 100 somewhere.
we'll do 100 somewhere. We'll do it in the club.
In the club. We want to do we thought about like a live pod. Like you do it on a stage.
Yeah.
People watch. In the future.
Yeah, yeah.
In
Wouldn't
time,
that be
yeah,
crazy?
yeah,
in the
yeah.
future, in the future. Like I'm thinking like long game, but like that'd be
Yeah.
crazy, right?
Yeah, that Joe Budden shit that they.
I think they did that, right?
They've done it before, and a few other pods.
I don't know, but
Get away with it when you have like a good guest. You can get away with
well,
it.
I mean, when we get an office, we're gonna probably do it there anyway. So
Yeah.
that's where we'll move it to, just out of convenience. Yeah.
Anyways, yeah.
I was gonna say next week is St. Patrick's Day. Should we turn up then too, or?
Shit.
I don't really
Can we drink
know.
Guinness?
Yo,
or
it's your religious holiday, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm like part Irish. There's some Irish in me, somewhere,
Yeah.
generations ago. But
Yeah, we'll bust up the green.
we could
And the
green
four-leaf
beer.
closers.
Can you get that?
Green beer.
The Shamrock Shakes
The Shamrock shit.
What?
from McDick's.
And put like
Put a
put
Shamrock
like
burger.
put like rum in it,
Yeah. Maybe I don't know. How,
like a rum milkshake.
maybe the Baileys. Maybe the
Yeah,
Baileys.
Baileys
And the Shamrock.
Baileys and the Shamrock. Are they actually gonna bring back the Shamrock?
They always do that.
Yeah,
They do it every
it's
year.
it's out.
Really
They're
do.
gonna.
Sorry,
It's out right now.
Yeah, I think
I'm
so.
pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it's
Shit.
already out. They always do it a little bit before.
When I
St.
go there, they
Patty's.
just say it's broken. So
Facts.
like
Facts. No, I
Yeah.
can't. Like, yeah,
the
that's
machine's
fine.
broken. So
That McDonald's in your house is a piss off. Yo, they don't do milkshakes and shit.
Really?
yeah, they don't. That's one they've never. Like I'm talking like 15 years. Never.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
15 years. Holy
Yeah, as long as I've lived there, they've never made milkshakes.
Jesus.
It's just something they just don't do. I don't understand.
Lazy ass motherfucker.
It doesn't make. I didn't take in. You need
Get
a
the
different machine.
bro. Like,
Isn't it the same machine?
No, it's a different machine because it's a
Whoever owns that
different
franchise has
consistency.
never bought that machine in
I guess
15
they didn't want
years.
to invest. Yeah, they're just like, sorry, we already got something.
But they're a
going.
full service McDonald's. Makes no fucking
No,
sense.
they are not.
They're not clearly.
They should. They're
They're
supposed.
close.
Do they even have apple pies there?
No,
I don't
they
think
do.
I've
They
seen
do.
an apple
They have
pie come out of
everything
that place.
but
Don't
milkshakes.
do it.
Makes no sense. Makes no sense.
What else don't y'all have?
This is the Lost to Talks podcast, yo. The most lit podcast ever created in the fucking
Most
universe.
random podcast.
Thank you for listening today. Stay safe out there. Can't believe I'm saying that, yo.
Yeah.
But it became real
Yeah,
today.
just
If Tom Hanks has the corona, it became real.
wash your hands, wear a mask if you feel like it.
I can get it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, yo.
If Tom can get it,
Yo,
I can-
before we go, yo, I was on my way here, and I touched the pole on the RT, and then right after I touched my face, and I was like, I was like, and I touched right near my mouth. I was like, oh fuck. But then I looked around, and the next man did it too. So I was like, all right,
I don't know who
Yeah,
gave
I'm not dying
Tom
alone.
Hanks corona.
you know what I
Who
mean?
the fuck gave it to him?
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's so weird.
I don't know. Again,
Like,
it's
who?
probably from the airport or something. You know, man,
Yeah.
breathing.
Where did it come from?
Like who gave it to him? That's so
I mean, he was on a set, right?
That's so crazy. Yeah. Apparently, it went rampant on one of the. He was shooting an Elvis Presley biopic or some shit.
I
And
just don't like movies getting made about him.
No, he does not.
I'm talking shit.
No, he does not. No, he does
I
not.
don't
Ghost of Elvis.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we had a lot to talk about today. And yeah, stay safe out there. Keep grinding, folks. We're all dealing with issues, even though we've raised our prices and shit, but that's
I
just
really hope
business.
the news doesn't change too much
Yeah.
by the time this comes out.
Yeah, bro. I hope none of us has it by next week.
Get your
Shit.
toilet paper, guys.
We're going to be doing the pod separately on FaceTime.
shit.
It'll be lit, though.
Kind of lit, as you said. Like,
It would be kind of lit, yo.
Well, I mean, I could be here, and then you just put the phones like right here.
Oh,
Yeah.
sick, yeah. That'll be lit.
Fucking
Yeah.
wild.
We'll see what happens. But yeah, stay safe out there, folks. Thanks for listening.